You're now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, man. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio. We are back. Hold on. Let me turn this light on. All right, that's a whole lot better, a whole lot bright right now. Man, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Boy, we got a hell of a week this week here, boy. Hell of a week this week. Yeah, man, we got a hell of a week this week, man. We got Abdullah Mason coming on the show today. I think maybe him and some of his brothers, I'm not sure, but I know he's coming on the show today. Hell, tomorrow, we looking to get Floyd and Pop Schofield on the show. So we automatically know that when we get nephew on the show tomorrow, we know Pop coming to it's a package deal. So when Pop come, we know Pop gonna be all in the videos. You get what I'm saying? So we already know that. True. And then Friday we got Rick Glazer coming on the show. And Lord have mercy, boy. I can just imagine what that's going to be like. You get what I'm saying? There's something about Rick, bringing Slick Rick on the show. So that's the lineup. The lineup is Abdullah Mason today, Pop Kid Austin and Pop Schofield tomorrow, and Rick Glazer Friday.
True.
Tenderoni Friday. And we're gonna talk about Edgar Berlanga. We'll talk about Edgar Berlanga probably. Well, he has a fight coming up. He ain't fighting nobody but a tomato can. So to be fair, but we're gonna talk about Edgar Berlanga Friday. We'll dedicate that show to Edgar Berlanga on Friday. Shout out to the Natural. What's going on, fam? Shout out to the Natural, man. What's going on? And then we got some more interviews lined up for next week. Shout out to Doghouse. What's going on, fam? Doghouse is in the building. Shout out to Flex BK. He said, Rick, bring the 411. Bro, I'm looking online, boy. I see doggone. See, this what's going on. All right. And you know what? This shit is lining up exactly the way Rick Glazer said it was going to line up. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people don't like Rick Glazer. So when people don't like you, when you say certain things, you're going to get attacked. And even if they find out that what he's saying is true, because of that hatred for him, he still won't get his credit. And I do understand that. I get it. Rick is a big boy. He's a big boy. You know what I mean? So he can handle his own goddamn weight. But this Canelo shit, like, it's amazing. Rumor has it that, hey, man, Canelo won the $35 million in escrow guarantee per the contract that he signed with the PBC, and he get to choose who he wants to fight. He wanted to fight Jamal Charlo next. This is word on the grapevine. This is what Rick Glazer has been saying. He will be on the show Friday to back all this shit up, because I saw a tweet from Michael Benson, and the thing is, Al Heyman in the PBC and Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd Mayweather say, if you're talking to Al, you're talking to me. If you're dealing with Al, you're dealing with me. He say, Mayweather promoters in the PBC, we're like one big happy family. That's what he said, right? So we're gonna use those talking points that Floyd said. So apparently, the bosses of the PBC, Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman, do not want to pay Canelo the $35 million in escrow for a Jamal Charlo fight because Jamal Charlo is an easy fight for Canelo. Very easy fight for Canelo. But the Jamal Charlo fight would not, it would be an economic bloodbath for them. They would not be able to make the kind of money. They will not recoup their money if he fight Jamal Charlo, the African-American stud.
True.
This is word on the grapevine now. Rick Glazer going to be here to back all this shit up. And Michael Benson is saying now that, hey, man, PBC, like, look, they don't want to pay Canelo $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo. They'll rather make a cross-promotion deal with Golden Boy. Something that Al Heyman rarely does. But they're willing to make a cross-promotional deal with Golden Boy to share the risk because Golden Boy would be the one that would put up a substantial amount of money to share the risk or whatever, for Canelo to fight Jaime Munguia, which is an easy fight. So, according to what I'm hearing, they're trying to get. They're saying, look, we won't make the money back if you fight Charlo, but we got David Benavidez here, and I'm hearing that Canelo has turned down the David Benavidez fight because the David Benavidez fight is a tougher fight. He do not want to fight that dude.
True.
Now I know how you Canelo fanatics are going to get. So y'all gonna be mad at Rick Glazer when I get up on the show Friday. But the fact of the matter is, David Benavidez is an option for Canelo to fight, and he's choosing not to fight him. He's choosing to fight Jamal Charlo, and he'll be willing to fight Jaime Munguia, but he doesn't want to fight David Benavidez because David Benavidez is a tougher fight. Anyways, let's get into the show. We got my main man, and Rick will be on here. Rick will be on Sunday, Friday. Anyways, Abdullah Mason reveals why he's so good at such a young age. I've been anxious to see this. I've been very anxious to do this interview. Well, the second interview, because I did the first one in Vegas. But I'm very happy about this interview right here. And an exclusive interview with Coach Malachi Williams, Abdullah Mason will be revealing, what's next for him as he continues to climb through the ranks. We know he's over there top rank. There's a lot of young talent over there top rank. A lot of stars. Again, I don't want to leave any names out. You get what I'm saying? But in his latest fight against Benjamin Gurment, I think his name Gourmet or Gurment. In his latest fight, Abdullah picked up the pace immediately. You know what I mean? From the opening bell. When I interviewed him the day before the fight, he told me exactly this. He told me that he would figure him out, break him down, and stop him. That's what he told me. I asked him, I said, what round you say? He say, I ain't really got no round, but I'm gonna break him down and I'm gonna stop him. That's what's gonna happen, right? So he did say that. And that's exactly what he did. After dropping Benjamin early in the second round, Abdullah Mason smelled blood. And so, like a predator, he went for the kill, like a shark in the ocean or a killer whale or whatever the case may be. The encounter, basically, it was a counter left hook. It was a counter left hook that Abdullah Mason knocked out, Benjamin with, Benjamin threw a right jab. He threw a right jab, and Abdullah caught him with a counter left hook out of the high guard. Right when he threw the jab, baited him to throw the jab, caught him with a counter left hook, knocked him out, put him to sleep.
True.
But I remember when I spoke to top rank matchmaker Carl Marretti, he told me that Abdullah Mason is a special fighter, and he's very, very excited about this young brother. You know what I mean? They think highly of Abdullah Mason over there at Top Rank. So Top Rank has big plans for the future champ and star in the making. At 135 pounds, Abdullah said that he ain't ducking nobody, and we're gonna see exactly what's up. And we going. He's only 19 years old, dog. He's only 19 years old. So I'm anxious. I'm really, really anxious to see, where is he going to go? Because he one of the dudes I'm looking at like this dude 5'9", same height as Terrence Crawford, but he's a southpaw, and he has a 74-inch arm reach. 74-inch arm reach, like a 74-inch arm reach. As a lightweight, is crazy. It's crazy. Normally, dudes that are taller, I think a Benavidez has like a 74.5-inch arm reach. David Benavidez or something of that sort. Normally, the tall guys have the longer arms. But when you see a guy that's in a smaller weight division, and I don't know which weight division that Abdullah would end up at because he's not even finished growing. He's only 19. He's still a kid. He doesn't even have his man strength yet. But I don't know exactly But to have a 74-inch arm reach and to be able to have a jab that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, what you say, fam? He say not to mention his ring IQ at 19. Yeah, his ring IQ. I got some good questions to ask him over here. I have some really, really good questions. Really good questions to ask him over. I'm telling you. Shout out to my sister Tila, Omaha in the building. Jamie from New York. Pauline, Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Oscar Campos. He said everybody knows Canelo was a little duck. Hey man, I'm just telling y'all what was told to me, man. The man do not want to fight David Benavidez, so he's ducking him. Y'all can take that how you want to take that. From what I'm hearing, it was presented to him. Hey, look, we're not going to pay you $35 million. Rick Glaze will be on the show Friday. And as a matter of fact, if you look at this tweet, and again, I don't want to make this show about Canelo, but if you look at this tweet that Michael Benson put out there on Twitter, shit, you ain't got to believe shit I say. This is what Michael Benson say. Fuck what Coach say. Let's see. What Michael Benson tweet at? Okay, here it go right here. Here it go right. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Hold on. Before we get into the show. Hold on. You know what? Before I do that, before we get into the show, we gotta say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. Nobody's greater than this man on the planet, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
All right. Now this is per Michael Benson. If you sit there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Now this is per Michael Benson. This is Michael Benson. So let me go ahead and share that right there. Let's see. Share. No, that's not share. Present. Share. I'm using StreamYard. Let's see. Share. There we go. All right, this is Michael Benson. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is Michael Benson. He says right here, Michael Benson, I retweeted it. He said, Al Heyman's PBC are reportedly ready to pay Canelo his $35 million guaranteed purse, set around $35 million for a fight with Jaime Munguia. Now, we first heard about the $35 million from Rick Glazier. That's who I heard it from on Twitter. He said, listen, Canelo's contract is structured to where the PBC has to give him $35 million in escrow guarantee per fight. And they gotta have that money in his account before he even fights or whatever. So if they didn't have the money, word on the street is he would have the luxury of going somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. Let's continue. Now, Al Heyman reportedly, he said Al Heyman PBC is reportedly ready to pay Canelo Alvarez's guaranteed purse of around $35 million for a fight with Jaime Munguia on May the 4th. But they're not willing to pay him the $35 million if he insists on Jamal Charlo. It's claimed PBC believe fight versus Munguia would sell better, according to ESPN.com. According to ESPN Sports right here. So this is what it is. And I think it's somewhere in another tweet that they asked about the David Benavidez. Al Heyman is presenting him with David Benavidez fight, and Canelo is refusing the fight. He's being presented this fight. Now I'm going to look some more, but there's a tweet that I saw. I think it was either Michael Benson or Mike Carpenter. This is what they're saying. So it is what it is. Now, as it relates to Abdullah Mason, really, really happy for this young kid. I really am. I'm looking at some of these young prospects over here at the 135-pound division, over there at Top Rank. And there's more. There's some over there at the PBC. I don't know how many 135-pounders they have over there, prospects or whatever. And I think maybe Matt's room or whatever, but I think I think what they have over here is they have a lot. They have a lot. Shout out to Flex BK. He say shit, Munguia looked good in his last fight. I got Jamie. Now Jaime Munguia gonna get knocked out. I know what you say. You say Canelo declining, but Jaime Munguia ain't got no defense, dog. Trap counters gonna kill him. Trap counters are going to kill him. He's going to get countered all day long. Now, this is a good fight. This is a good fight, I guess, for Mexico. You know what I mean? Especially if they had that fight in Mexico, that'll probably be big. Or if they have it in Vegas, it'll be big. Because Jaime Munguia has a strong Mexican following. Canelo has a strong Mexican following. So this is going to be Mexico versus Mexico. True. But nobody's going to pay Canelo $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo. I mean, Jamal Charlo should not even be an option, in my opinion. He shouldn't even be an option. You get what I'm saying? He shouldn't even be an option. But it is what it is. Again, I dropped the video today, man. Canelo do what the fuck he want to do. Like he's the face of boxing, and everybody's gonna bow down to him. But Al Heyman is like, look, and I think that's a smart business move by Al Heyman and Floyd, because Floyd says if you're dealing with Al, you're dealing with me. Mayweather promoters in the PBC were like one big happy family. If you signed to Al Heyman, you're signed to me. You just don't know it. So that's what Floyd says, right? Now, no one has came out and refuted what Floyd said. So I'm assuming it's true. No one came out and said, oh man, Floyd capping, man, this cap. That man don't know what he's talking about. That man lying, hollering about, yeah, when you dealing with Al, you dealing with him. And if you signed to the PBC, you signed to Mayweather, you signed to Mayweather and all that stuff there. So some people say that's cap, and Floyd do cap a lot. But you do have, again, you have Flo Moles who, they worship the ground that Floyd walks on because they live their lives vicariously through him. And the same thing with Canelo. He has a radical fan base. Not all, but he has a group, a radical side that, they worship everything he does and he can't do anything wrong. And I do get that. I understand that. I get it. I mean, I can't relate to it because I'm not like that. Again, I'm old school. I can give a fuck about your favorite fight in today's time. I don't see him like that, to be fair. But it is what it is. I'm trying to find this article. Okay, let me go to Michael Benson. Let's go to Michael Benson. Let's do that, because I know Michael Benson got it. Michael Bent got it. Michael Benson, not Michael Benson, Mike Carpenter. See what Mike Carpenter says. A lot of these guys, these are the mainstream media guys. You know what I mean? These are the mainstream media guys. So let's see. I'm anxious to see who this young brother gonna fight next. I'm looking at these fighters they got over here at Top Rank. And I'm like, man, they got some young jitterbugs over here, man. They boy, Lord have mercy, but they look like they with the shits, boy. They got some young jitterbugs over here, boy. Looking like. Hey, shout out to Sabrina Lee.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sabrina Lee. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Sabrina Lee for dropping that half for damn dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. I got a Abdullah Mason coming on in a few minutes.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy. She said, salute, coach. So Jaime Munguia commands a Canelo fight just because he beat up Ryder. Why he don't have to go see Benavidez as a plant? You mean why Jaime Munguia don't have to go see Benavidez as a plant? Jaime Munguia is the number one. I think he's the number one guy in the WBO. He just moved up not too long ago. I think he had a couple of fights in this weight division, but he's ranked number one with the WBO. So from a business standpoint, this makes sense for Canelo. This is an easier fight for him. The Benavidez fight is a harder fight. It's a harder fight. Contrary to what any Canelo Alvarez fan want to say, they'll say he'll beat him easy, this and that, and that's fine. But he's not fighting him. So that's the reality of the situation. And if these allegations, if what they're saying is true, if what Michael Benson is saying is true, if what I've been hearing from Rick Glazer is saying is true, if what I've been seeing from Mike Carpenter and what they're saying is true, because all this shit seems to be lining up, then I think and then Canelo picks and chooses who he wants to fight. So that tells you everything you need to know. That means he's choosing not to fight this guy. Simple as that. Very similar to Tank choosing not to fight Devin Haney or Tank choosing not to fight Shakur Stevenson. It's a choice at the end of the day, and these guys make their choices based on whatever, right? So that's what it is. Now, Jaime Munguia is ranked number one with the WBO, sis. So Stylistically, Canelo gonna kill this dude. He gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. Jaime still doesn't really have the best defense in the world. Yeah, he's gonna get killed. I can tell you that right now. Like this is gonna be a one-sided. This is gonna be a one-sided ass whooping.
True.
Reborn say, Coach, any word on who Bud gonna face next? No, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything from him. When I was in Vegas, when I spoke to Bomac Reborn, he told me that they're working on something. He said they're working on something. He said that Bud will be fighting. I think he said he'll be fighting within the next few months. They trying to solidify, lock it down right now. And he said that if they can't get Canelo, they're not waiting on Canelo. He did tell me that. He said we ain't waiting on Canelo. We gonna get a fight in. Because I don't think they're gonna get that Canelo fight because Canelo is saying openly that he's not fighting Crawford. And I get it. I do understand that it does nothing for him, but it does everything for Crawford. I get it. So yeah, but that's what Bomac told me. That's when we was at. If you look at an interview that I did an interview with Troy Isley when I was in Vegas. We was in the UFC Amex Center. We was in the UFC Amex Center, right? Their training facility. And Troy Isley is trained by Bomac. Bomac was there. Coach Red was he was sick. He was at the Airbnb. And Esau was there. And Esau was there. Ashley, the strength and conditioning coach, she was there. And I spoke to Bomac there. I spoke to him there. I got video footage of Bomac saying what's up, but I didn't even release it. I still have it on my phone. But yeah, he said that, but I interviewed him there, and I interviewed Troy Isley there, and I was talking to Bomac, and he told me that. But anyways, it is what it is. She said Munguia and Plant would be nice. No, yeah, you know what, Sabrina? Caleb Plant want to fight Jamal Charlo. Caleb Plant wants to fight Jamal Charlo. Isaac Bermudez said Bud should just fight Boots or Tim Tszyu. Bud and Tim Tszyu were in talks to fight each other. I don't know if you know that. But Bud and Tim Tszyu was in talks to fight each other. So more than likely, we'll probably see that fight happen. It'll be a bigger money fight. I think for both guys. Shout out to Yamas. He said that's a fight that I like to see. Yeah, I think I would love to see, personally, I would love to see that doggone Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant fight. I would love to see Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant. Like, for real, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, that fight need to be made.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Whoever, hold on, chooses. Whoever he chooses to fight, I guess. So, that was some interesting news. That was some interesting news right there. Shout out to Sabrina Lee. She said, "What's holding that up? Plant versus Charlo." Again, they're on the same side of the street, so they with the boss Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather. I think the only ones that would be qualified to answer that question is those guys. What's holding that fight up? Like, I don't think Jamal Charlo want any smoke with Caleb Plant. To be honest with you, I don't think Jamal Charlo want any smoke with Caleb Plant. So, I think I got Caleb Plant, man. I don't think Jamal Charlo even want that smoke. So if it's anything holding it up, it's not Caleb Plant. I can damn near promise you that. It ain't Caleb Plant. What did he say? He said, yeah, I'm trying to see Errol and Boots. Yeah, Errol Spence and Boots, that'll be a good fight. Doggone Boots was Errol Spence's mandatory for a while prior to Terrence Crawford relieving him of his 3 belts. So, and Spence didn't fight him. Spence didn't fight him. And he went on ahead and made the Bud fight. He didn't fight him at all. So he went on ahead and made that Bud fight instead. So we'll see. Maybe Boots and Errol Spence can mix it up, go at it or whatever. I think you know what? I don't know. I can't. It's hard to guess this shit. The reason why I don't like doing a lot of trying to guess and figure this shit out is because in boxing, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. I kind of like to let things become official before I'm like, oh, okay. Because, we see what's going on in the sport. Fans are feeling some type of way about certain fighters and this and that, and that's fine. But the fans who feel some type of way, the sport of boxing don't give a fuck about what you think. They don't give a fuck about what I think. They don't give a fuck about what neither one of us think, to be fair. So we're going to come online and gripe and bitch and moan, whine, whatever. Not me, but I'm just saying whoever going to do that, it's not going to change the reality of the situation. The fans who follow the sport don't have any power. The powers that be do not take your feelings into consideration when they make decisions. These fighters don't take your feelings into consideration when they make decisions as well. So they care nothing about that, to be fair. True. They care nothing about that, to be fair, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. We got over 300 people in here and less than 200 likes. We got to get the likes up. Shout out to TAC. He said, I think it's business. Not that he's ducking. I mean, hey man, hey, listen. Think what you want to think. Think what you want to think, TAC man. But from what I'm hearing, from what Michael Benson and I'm seeing online, he does not want to fight this guy. So business for Canelo is pay me $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo. Or you can pay me $35 million to fight, guaranteed to fight Jaime Munguia. But under no circumstances, that same $35 million, I'm not fighting David Benavidez. So if that's the business, that's the business. But I just want to throw that out there. Whatever word salad you want to use, fam. Shout out to Efren. He say, Coach, your thoughts on the Floyd interview? Man, that Floyd interview was hilarious, bro. That Floyd Mayweather interview was hilarious. I haven't finished watching it. I probably saw like maybe 30 minutes of it. I have 20 more minutes, and it's so much. Floyd says so much in his interview, bro. Again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but he says every time he says, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, he throws somebody under the bus. True. And it's like, bro, like, how many different ways you can talk about yourself? And what makes me laugh about Floyd is he's so disingenuous. He acts like he's just so humble, but then he says, I'm flashy, I'm cocky, I like to brag, this and that. So that's who he is. I mean, that's who he is. And again, I like Floyd. I like Floyd. Floyd is funny. He's one of my favorite fighters. I like him, but I didn't like Money May. And I'm not a Flomo. I'm not a Flomo by a long shot. I don't worship the nigga. We fell out with him when he turned to Money Mayweather. We kind of fell out with him, myself. So I don't have this infatuation for Floyd that these Flomos have, right? I don't have any infatuation for any of these goddamn fighters. None of them, not one of them. So, but Floyd is funny. I like hearing him talk. He's hilarious to me. That's one person I would definitely love to interview, because I would ask him some crazy questions. I like, Floyd, man, a lot of people say you're a narcissist. Do you feel you're a narcissist? I would ask him like questions. Like a lot of these guys, when they interview Floyd, they kiss his ass. Fight Hype, they have their lips permanently attached to Floyd's ass. The interview he did yesterday with the brothers who played in the NFL, and I think one played in the NFL and one played in the NBA. I'm not sure. I forgot the dude's name. I know he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They asked him softball questions, just giving them layups. Hey, Floyd, how much did that watch cost? Like I said before, that's a good question. This watch costs about 20 mil. I have ice and a diamond bezel in it. Floyd, is that Gucci you're wearing? Yes, I am an advocate of Gucci. I have stock in Gucci. Like, they ask him questions like that. They don't ask him no serious questions. They don't ask him no tough questions. They ask him stuff that's, like I said before, but so, hey, anyways, listen, man, I want everybody to give a round of applause to our young brother, man, Mr. Abdullah Mason. Yeah, man. What's good, brother Abdullah? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Hold on, let me see.
All right, I can hear you now.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see you. Say something again.
Good. Everything good.
Okay, yeah, you're good. All right, cool, man. Hey, man, Abdullah, I'm so happy to have you on this show, brother. You're one of my favorite fighters. A lot of people in the chat have been asking about you. First time meeting you in Vegas, you and your father. I've been speaking on the phone with your father prior to. Man, you have a beautiful spirit, and congratulations on the victory that you had in Vegas. What say you about that? The victory.
You say it again.
What say you about the victory that you had in Vegas? The victory. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's what?
No, the victory. The victory.
Oh yeah.
Your win.
Yeah, it was good. You know, every time we step in there, you know what we do, work on it, and it show up in the ring. So you know, I'm just grateful that both of us came out healthy, and we on to the next.
Well, you know, when I interviewed you in Vegas, you let me interview you for like 4 minutes at the weigh-in. When I interviewed you in Vegas, I asked you, I said, how do you foresee this fight going down? And you told me, you say, man, I'm gonna break him down and I'm gonna stop him. And I say, what round you predicting? And you say, well, I can't really predict the round, but I'm gonna just break him down and I'm gonna stop him. Were you surprised at how fast you was able to figure him out and stop this guy?
No, I wasn't surprised.
Why is that?
Sometimes it happens like that, you know. Sometimes it come early, sometimes it come late, but prepared all around. You got to be prepared for the opening round one, all the way to the later rounds. You know, when they come, you got, you know, it's there. I take that. So I was ready, came, and you know that's what happened.
Hey, so you know, I was looking. I'm on BoxRec right now, and I was looking at your amateur record. You only had 27 amateur fights, 2 losses. You know, when did you realize that you was ready for the pros just after 27 amateur fights?
Yeah, BoxRec, you know, they be off sometimes. I got around like 80 fights now, so yeah,
okay,
be off sometimes. But I was ready as soon as that last tournament. You know, they had COVID. I mean, COVID had happened, everything, and then we jumped right back for the tournament, and you know, I just felt like I was ready. You know, because I'm like, I'm a little too young for the Olympics. I'm like a year, because you know they changed the age.
Mm.
After that, I felt like I was ready, because you know the Olympics wasn't gonna come right up for me.
Listen, man. I'm sitting here looking at the top ranked roster. Y'all, listen, bro. I'm going to pivot a little bit because I was talking to Carl Marretti, but I get back to him. But I'm looking at the top ranked roster, and this roster seems pretty loaded in the lightweight division. And I'm looking at fighters here. You know, you have yourself, talented as hell. They have Charlie Shee. They I think that's the guy named Sheehy or whatever. Jermaine Ortiz is over here. Of course, Keyshawn Davis. They have Fernando Vargas Jr. over here as well. You know, Shakur, Raymond. This is a stacked division, man. You're one of the most talented in the crop. How do you foresee your movements from a boxing standpoint? How do you see top rank, your team, your father, your brothers, your mother, how are they moving you? How do you foresee that going about in this tough division?
Right now, everything's going smooth. So I'm gonna be fighting, you know, active this year, and after that, you know, we just gonna keep stepping it up. See, that was my first 8-rounder, but right now everything just moving smooth, and it's going how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How many fights do you if you can answer this question, how many fights do you plan on having this year? You don't have one so far. So how many do you plan on having this year?
Not sure, but it should be a good year, a busy year.
After your knockout, I'm ringside. Listen, bro, it was smooth. You had no drop. You had listen. What the dude? I forgot the brother's name, man. Benjamin. You had no drop Benjamin early in the second round. After you dropped him, though, you went in a high guard, and I guess I like to call it a trap counter because you put the high guard up because you wanted him to throw. And do you remember the response of the audience when you landed that counter?
I can't hear you going out right now. I can't hear you.
I don't know how I'm going out. Can you hear me now?
Service it is.
Yeah, I think
no
service available. Hey, you know what? Go out and come back in. Go out.
Try to connect.
Yeah.
Well.
Can you hear me now? All right. Hold on, guys. We look like we have some technical difficulties. I know there's nothing going wrong on my end. Let's see, can we get the brother to come back on, man? I'm just getting started with these questions, man. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Cause he sound fine to me. Can you guys hear me in the chat? I think y'all can. Give me a thumbs. Well, I think you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me pretty good. Hey, Thug and D, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Thug and D. All right, everybody can hear me good in the chat. So I think it's on his end. I think it's on his end. We're gonna see can he pop back in, guys. You know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I really like this kid. I like all of the young fighters. I like Raymond. I like what's the dude name? Andy Cruz. There's all of these young fighters, man. I love these guys because not only do they represent the future, but so many of these guys are so talented. You know, Jerron Ennis, these guys are Tiger, you know, Tiger Johnson. So these guys are a lot of these guys, they're very, very talented. And I'm just anxious to go along that journey, that ride with them, so I can see how they grow and develop. But it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them, man. I can't remember all the names of everybody. Shout out to G5. He say facts. That was a hell of a KO. Yeah, the way he set that trap counter, bro. He went in the high guard, baited Buddy to throw, baited on Benjamin to throw, and as soon as Benjamin threw the right hand, he threw a jab. As soon as he threw the jab, but he threw it kind of lazy. You know, it's like to keep him away. As soon as he threw the jab, before he was able to get his jab back, the right hand back to play defense, he got caught with the counter left over the top, and it was a smooth knockout. The crowd went crazy. The crowd went crazy in the audience. It was like maybe 8,000 people there, but the crowd went crazy because it came out of nowhere. No one saw that coming, and it came so fast. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, Shushu had a good knockout too. Shushu, yep. Yeah, man. Shushu had a good knockout over there in New York. I think he had a fight in New York, so he had a good knockout. Hey, man, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. I want to pick up where I left off at, right? When you when you knocked out Benjamin, you went in the high guard.
Yeah.
And I think that the high guard, you was baiting him to throw. He threw a jab. He threw a jab with his right hand, but before he can get his right hand back to play defense, you threw that left hook out of nowhere over the top, and you caught him and knocked him out. Like, and do you remember the reaction from the crowd?
Not really. No.
Man,
but I know they went crazy watching the videos after.
Oh yeah, bro, like I jumped out of my seat. I was like, damn, and like everybody jumped out of their seat, right? And then when it was over, Carl Marretti came down on the floor, and he said he was excited. He grabbed me. He said, coach. He said, man, he said we got one of the baddest MFs. Mother effer fighters, like, man, like he think high, Carl Marretti think highly of you. That, bro, like just his response, and the knockout came out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere the way you did it. And I remember interviewing you before, meeting you. You have a very, very calm spirit. You very, very good spirit, man. Muslim background and stuff like that. But when you get in the ring, it's something totally different. How are you able to turn that switch on and off?
It's always been like that. I don't know. It's something that come natural, Once I step in there, I don't know. Just having my brothers beside me and my father, it's like every time we work it in the gym, it's always like that. It just as soon as I step in there with somebody, or even we working on something, you got to get in that mode. You know what I mean?
For the fans who don't know, how many brothers do you have?
I got 5 brothers.
So it's you and 5 plus 5 more?
It's 6 total, but 5 of us fight. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, so 5 of y'all fight. So how was it growing up? In the household, everybody fighting and stuff like that.
It was real calm in the household. None of us fought each other, But we all taught each other. We all bounced off each other. Everything that that we know that's good, all of it came from each other. And our father teaching it down is passing it down to us. But in our household, it was real calm. We was always close.
So what made your dad decide to get the 5 brothers into boxing? Like, what's the ages between the brothers? Like, who's the oldest from the oldest to the youngest?
Amir's the oldest, of us that box. He 27, and the youngest he 18. No, he's 17 now. Yeah, he's 17 now. But I was the first one to actually get into boxing. My brothers were all into combat sports. My father had us all had the older three into combat sports. And then they passed it down to the younger three. Whenever they got finished with classes and stuff or anything that they was doing, they came home and taught it to the younger three. And we moved overseas for a while. They were still teaching us. And then when we came back, there was a gym around the corner from where we were. And my pops, he asked who I wanted to join. And I was the first one to actually get into it. So after that, all my brothers came after me.
So for all who don't know, man, let everybody know where you're from.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio, man, in the Midwest, man. I have to ask you this. You talented as hell. I told your dad, I say, man, the scary, and I told Carl Marretti this. I said, the scary part about Abdullah Mason, you don't even have your man strength yet. You're 19 years old. So I'm like, dude, like, you knocked out, I mean, you 12-0. I think you have 10 knockouts, right? 10 knockouts. So I'm like, you don't even have his man strength yet. Just you're only going to get better. Name some of the fighters that you sparred since you've been a pro?
We try to stay away from most fighters, but I sparred Devin, I sparred Shakur. So that I ain't been in there with too much I sparred Darwin Price. Price, and that's about it.
So is there a reason?
Yeah. Yeah, I said Devin.
You said Devin?
Yeah, I said Devin.
Yeah, is there a reason? Is there a reason why you try to stay away from quite a few fighters?
I mean, we just be in the gym, cooking it up with each other, my brothers and I, and when we pop out, we you see what's going on.
hey man, did you okay? I'm gonna ask you the tough question. Did you give Devin Haney that work? How did that turn out?
That was actually on the fly. We went out to Vegas for a while, we moving around, and we was there for like 2 weeks. But on the day we supposed to fly back. No, was that the day we supposed to fly back? I don't know. The last day we was there, we came there to watch him spar. Yeah, I know, but that's after. Yeah. I'll tell the whole story. Yeah. But it was good work though. I was 16 at the time, so it was real good work. We only did a few rounds, so it was we was moving around, but nothing crazy. But it was good work for sure.
Oh, so you I mean you're a lot better since 16. So since you were 16, so like again, you're a monster in the ring. I'm looking at some of these fighters, right? I don't know what your projection is for that you're going to fight for a title. I know you're only 12-0 right now. I know they're moving you along very, very well. Your father and Top Rank, Jay Prince. What is it like working with that dynamic duo? Of course, your father, beautiful man, but working with Jay Prince. What is it like working with Jay Prince?
Everything's smooth. He a real cool, real down to earth. So everything's smooth.
Yeah. Hey man, so if you have to fight some of these guys that's at 135, you're gonna eventually you want to fight for a belt, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You want to become a champion. So if there's any of your stable mates that's at 135, let's say Jermaine Ortiz, Keyshawn Davis, Fernando Vargas, Raymond or whoever, maybe even Shakur. If there's any of these guys that's standing in your way, and that let's say any one of these guys have a belt. We know Shakur have one. When that time comes, I'm not saying now, but when that time comes, will you be willing and prepared to fight one of your stablemates in order to get the strap?
If they're in 135 and I'm in 135, I'll be ready.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. So you ain't ducking no smoke. All right, cool. Let's see. This is what I'm trying to figure out, right? So you only spar with basically you have a close-knit family, you and your brothers. You do a lot of work. Your ring IQ. I want to ask you about your ring IQ. You have a very, very high ring IQ for 19 years old. And it's amazing. Everybody who I speak about as it relates to you, they have high regards of you. They think very highly of you. Footwork. The crazy part about it is you're about 5'9", 9.5, something like that. And you have a 74-inch arm reach.
Yeah.
That's a serious advantage at 135 pounds. What say you about that?
mean, we gonna keep growing. You know, it's
Who that there, Pops?
yeah, it's Pops in the back. Yeah.
Pops in the background. Hey, listen, man. Pops all in the videos. Well, at least he ain't all in front of the camera, but that's all. Hey, man. So, but yeah, I like you're very, very talented. Very, very talented. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
No, but you're very, very talented, man. I like the dynamic that you and your father have. I like the the sibling rivalry, not the sibling rivalry, but I think I met your older brother. That was your older brother and your youngest brother, right?
No, they're both my older brothers. Yeah, they're
both your older brothers. They give off a certain energy that like they don't play. You know what I mean? And they command respect, demand respect. Your father as well. Who's your personality like? Is your personality more like your mom or like your father?
I say my dad. I think everybody resemble my dad, but we all take from both.
Yeah, your dad is very, very laid back. Is there a reason why you haven't sparred Shakur?
No, I sparred Shakur.
Oh, you sparred Shakur before?
Evan, Darwin Price. But Shakur, I did a full camp with him before I turned pro.
Okay, that was some years back.
That was about 2 years back.
Did you guys?
That was his first fight with Jamel Herring.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's when I think he won the WBO strap, if I'm not, at super featherweight.
I think so. Yeah.
Do you foresee yourself sparring anyone else, maybe in the future, any of the other pros? 'Cause I think you're good enough to do it. Or you just want to keep everything more close knit.
You never know. Something might come up where I might want or want to work, but you never know.
Who are some of the fighters that's boxing today that you like? Like, just take yourself out of the equation and you look at them. You say, hey man, I really like the way this guy fights, skills wise and stuff like that. Who are some of the fighters that's boxing today that you admire?
Everybody that's good. It's a lot of champions out here. All the 135s.
All the 135. All right. Everybody know 135-pound division? Yeah, all the 135s are pretty good, pretty tough. Listen, is there any like other fights that you have coming up soon that you may be able to tell us, or you just can't say right now?
Yeah, we got a date coming up soon, but y'all got to make sure y'all just stay tuned. Everybody stay tuned, but new date coming.
Okay, cool. Let everybody know how to get in contact with you, how to follow you on social media.
Abdullah_Mason on Instagram. Make sure y'all stay tuned. And just stay tuned for my Instagram. That's where all my announcements and everything. That's where I put everything out first. So somebody just added me on a tweet. Not on a tweet. Yeah, somebody just added me on a tweet. They asked, did you have a girlfriend? No.
All right. I hope you listening to this show. He said no. Hey, listen, Abdullah, man. So Abdullah_Mason at Instagram. That's where we find out everything about you, when you're gonna have a next fight coming up, whatever.
You say it one more time?
No, you say how to get in contact with you. You say it's your Instagram, Abdullah_Mason.
Abdullah_Mason, yeah.
All right, and that's where we'll be able to find out all the latest news about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, listen, Abdullah Mason, man, thank you so much, brother, for taking the time out. Let your dad know I said hi. I will be in contact.
Yeah, got you.
All right, salute, fam. Let's give Abdullah Mason a round of applause.
All right.
Yes, sir. I got you. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I think Abdullah was distracted. I think somebody was talking to him in the background. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I think he was distracted. So, but shout out to Abdullah Mason, man. Shout out to Valiant Mason, just the whole Mason family. I didn't know it was 6 of them. I thought it was just 5 of them. I thought it was Abdullah and 4 brothers. I didn't know it was 6 boys. I'm like, damn, just imagine trying to raise 6 boys. Woo! Shout out to Moeezy. She said she missed the conversation. the audio was kind of, I think it was some kind of connection issues, maybe with the phone and stuff like that. So I think he was on the phone. Shout out to Adrian Bird. You say hard sparring is overrated. He say teach tech spar more often. Tech, I don't know what you mean by that. You say, damn, here come the shouters. Hey, listen, check this out. No, for real though, somebody just added me right now. You know I keep my phone next to me. Somebody just added me right now, asked me, did they have a girlfriend? For real though, I'm dead serious. Listen, I looked down and I saw it. I wasn't gonna ask him it, but I say, nah, let me go ahead and ask, man, because it's probably someone that listens to the show, and I didn't want to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? I did see it. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Rogelio, what you say? You say Abdullah has a massive left hook. Yeah, he does. He disguises it very well. Very good footwork and stuff like that. I mean, there's some good young fighters. There's some really, really good young fighters that I really, really like. You say, hey, coach, ask him about nephew. Ask him about what about nephew? He's only sparred. He said he only sparred Shakur, Price, and he sparred Devin Haney, and that was years ago. I think what year that was when Devin Haney fought. What year that was when Devin Haney fought Jamel Herring? That was a couple of years ago, right? I think that was a couple of years ago. Something of that sort. He beat Jamel Herring, and I think he said he sparred Devin Haney when he was 16. When he sparred him when he was 16. So I think he's a lot better fighter now than he was when he was 16. So I mean, we'll see. Shout out to Stephen X. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Stephen X said, I want to see all of y'all fighters step up their communication skills. Their fathers need to let them free flow during interviews and don't micromanage. Hey, man. Hey, look at Stephen X, man. Hey, my brother. Hey, listen, my brother.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to Mo Easy. She said, Coach, I'm loving the haircut. I appreciate that, sis. I appreciate that. Listen, man. Listen, hey, listen, Mo Easy. I mean, not Mo Easy. Stephen X. Listen, man. Listen. I was like, why is it keep going in and out? And what I realized was I was wondering what he was looking at. But I think he was looking. I think that was his dad. That was his dad. Because I asked him. I say, "That's your dad back there." That was his dad. So his dad was right there. I guess he was just monitoring the interview, just making sure his son don't get asked nothing crazy and stuff like that. I mean, he's only 19, and then this, he just want to make sure, hey, man, we doing this live on air. I don't want nobody asking you any scandals or, just saying stuff, trying to scandalize your name. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. But, I think it was, I think it was kind of like throwing him off a little bit. I don't know. It did kind of seem like it was throwing him off a little bit. It did kind of seem like that. Shout out to G5 Wiz. He said he was muting it. Yeah, I was wondering why it seemed like the sound was going in and out. Lydell said, I wanted him to name the names. I mean, I asked him the question. I did ask him the question, who are some of the fighters he's looking at? But then I think maybe his dad said something to him in the background because he looked up. He was going to say something. Then he said, all the fighters at 135. But I heard somebody in the background say that, and he repeated it. So it is what it is. Shout out to Inevitable D Block. He said, great interview, coach. No, yeah, I appreciate that, D Block. What did you say, Jason? You say his father is doing a great job. Yeah. His father, listen, bro, raising six boys, and I think he said the oldest was 27. So raising six boys, man, husband and wife raising six boys in Cleveland, Ohio. And then he said they went overseas for a little bit. I didn't know that he was the first one that started boxing out of the brothers. I'm just saying like boxing. I think he said his other siblings were doing MMA, like other comeback sports. But yeah. He has a young brother as well. I think that he has a young brother as well. I don't know. I think he'll be turning pro soon. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'll find out. But they have a younger brother as well. I think he's coming out of the amateurs now as well. He's coming out of Amethyst. And what to say, Crack Stream, you saying 27 young. Yeah, 27 is young. And what to say, Miss Parker, you say Pops was muting it, but he was protecting his son. I understand. I understand, Miss Parker. I get it. I do get it. His Pops was the one that was, you saying that his Pops was muting it. That's why I heard it going in and out. But I get it, though. He's only 19. He's only 19 years old. And, to be honest, they don't know how I interview, and when you get on, like, you can get on one of these podcasts and motherfuckers disrespect you, talking shit to you. Yeah, bitch ass nigga, you the bitch, this and that. So you best try to jump on the wrong podcast, and you know how ignorant these mofos act, because again, a lot of these guys are niggas with YouTube channels. So it's like they get on here and just go to, you gotta, they don't know. So I get it, I do understand. What did it say the natural? He said they popped out 6 straight kids. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, hold on. Listen, we go. Hey, hold on. We gonna have Pop Schofield. We gonna have Kid Austin and Pop Schofield on tomorrow. We're going to have Kid Austin and Pop Schofield on tomorrow, so you already know how that's going to turn out. True. All in the video. So shout out to Pop, man. Hey, listen, I get it. I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines, man. But, bro, hey, let me tell you something, bro. I was thinking about that. I say, man, they listen, tomorrow, oh, my God. But shout out to Abdullah Mason, man. I really, really like this young kid, bro. Him, Tiger, Shoo, just all of those young kids, all of those young fighters over there, Top Rank. Some of the young fighters that PBC have. PBC have a couple of young fighters over there as well. I just want to see the young boys do their thing, man. See the young men do their thing, I just want to see that. And I think that the matchmakers are doing pretty well. When an opportunity presents itself for those fighters to become champion, we'll see. We do know when you're at a young age, people are really guiding your career, so to speak. So, a lot of the dads are doing their best to guide their son's career, the promoters, the managers, whoever may be involved, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there in the sport of boxing, You
want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, shout out to Brady 12. He say, Coach, Shoo looks like a young Tommy Hearns. Yeah, Shoo, man. Shoo got that attitude, too. Shoo got that attitude, and he talk that shit. Hey, shout out to Thugger D. He said Floyd Senior going to be a great promoter for his son. Hey, Thugger D. Yeah, listen, man. Listen. Hey, listen, bro. I respect it, man. I respect it. I get it. I do get it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's going on? It's Rob from New York.
Rob from New York. Talk to me.
Nah, Coach. Just calling regarding the most recent event with everyone on the edge of their chairs waiting for this Canelo news. A lot of the people that were calling Rick, a fucking liar, and he was a bullshitter. I mean, it's pretty much aligned with what you said, that he's been on point. People just don't listen to him because he's a fucking asshole. But I don't see Michael Benson getting the same type of lashback when he's wrong, because he's been pretty much on the wrong side a bunch of times as well. And for the PVC fanboys or the people that have been saying that, oh no, that is BS with this, this money on escrow and all this type of thing. When has the PVC wanting to make fights outside of their own stable? Doesn't this sound alarming, the fact that they're willing to pretty much share the profits with another fight when it's been their business consistently to make fights within their own fighters? Doesn't that kind of ring a bell with a lot of the fanboys that have been pretty much rooting on PBC and this Amazon deal? Isn't that alarming? But that's my call, Coach.
All right, man. Listen, man. Hey, salute, man. Shout out to Rob from New York. Salute, fam. I mean, to be honest, fam, a lot of these guys are wrong on a lot of these guys are wrong on stuff. But the thing is, this is how it works. Rick Glazer is the most hated motherfucker, like damn near probably on the planet. Like literally on Twitter, like he's hated. Jews hate him, and that's in boxing. Just regular white people, and that's promoters or whatever that's in boxing hate him. Blacks hate him. Hispanics hate him. Like Rick Glazer is hated. So a lot of these major news outlets, the reporters, they hate Rick Glazer with a passion. Because, Rick Glazer is a narcissist. I had him on the show. He admitted it. He said, yes, I am. I said, Rick, are you a narcissist? He said, yes, proudly. So he admits that he's a narcissist. And normally when people are narcissistic, they're narcissists, you're not going to find too many people that like you, depending on, what side of the political spectrum you're on as it relates to politics. But that's just what it is. Rick can come off as an asshole. He's not going to let you talk to him any kind of way. He's going to always, be on the attack mode. That's just who he is. I've never had any issues with Rick Glazer myself. He's been labeled as a racist on Twitter, but he's been labeled as a racist from the pro PBC guys. And, the pro PBC guys, anybody that's not black is racist, and anybody that's black that doesn't push the pro PBC narrative is a coon, Uncle Tom, or a sellout. So that's what that is. They like to label people certain things. They project their racism onto others, when it doesn't fit the narrative. So I do get that. So, but me, I bear witness to the truth, and I don't care where it comes from. I'm the type of guy that if you tell me something truthful, even if it's coming from someone that I don't like, I'm going to bear witness to the truth, because I'm not interested in the vessel. I'm interested in the substance. It's like this jug, right? I have a half gallon of water. Now, I'm not interested in the half gallon jug. I'm interested in the water. So even though I don't like drinking water out of this gallon, which I don't, I like drinking out of, just a glass or a water bottle or whatever the case may be. But because I don't like drinking water out of this gallon, I would not reject the water for the sake of the gallon. So this is what happens, right? When people hear news, even though it turns out to be true, and it is truthful, they will reject the information because they don't like the vehicle or the person from which the information is coming from. And then when it comes from someone who they do like, and the person that they do like says the exact same thing that the guy that they don't like said, meaning he's confirming and backing up everything he's saying without saying, yeah, this guy was right, they will accept it. And that's just what it is. I get it. That's how people are, though. That's how people are. Shout out to Reggie Owens in the building, man. Reg is in the building. Salute to Reggie Owens. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Superman is in the building. Sheila from Cali. Shout out to the Boston Scientists. Shout out to Thugger D. Hey, Thugger D said Rick said he was hating on Al since 99, 2000. Hey, Thugger D. Now, this the thing now. Hey, Rick Glazer will admit that he hates on Al Heyman. I say, Al, Rick, you coming off as an Al Heyman hater. He says I am. True. Hey, Thugger D, he admitted it too. He said I am. He admitted that he was a narcissist, and he admitted that he hated Al Heyman. All because of a bad business dealing. Shout out to I am Cam Evans. Cam, what's going on, fam? All because of a bad business dealing. I say, this motherfucker I say, dude, you still holding that grudge? That was from 20 years ago. Yeah, I'm still mad about that. I ain't letting that go. And I'm sitting there like, like, damn, Rick, you holding a grudge for a long time. And then I'm sitting there now, I'm like, who am I calling the pot calling the kettle black? Like, I hold grudges for a long time too. True. I'm just getting over the dude Ed who stole my girl back in 88. The dude who stole my girl Ayana back in 88, I'm just getting over that. True. I was still mad about that. I was like, man, fuck that nigga Ed. I'm just getting over that. So I'm like, I did kind of hold that grudge. For a long time. I let it go though. I let it go. We friends on Facebook. We don't talk, but so, hey, Rick holding on to that goddamn boy. Rick holding on Rick holding on to that grudge. Well, I'm like, you still mad at Al Heyman? Yeah, and he didn't give me any credit for, see Rick Glazer like this here. I'm gonna tell y'all how he is in this nutshell. Rick Glazer is the type of guy, when you're dealing with a narcissist, and shout out to Rick Glazer. I spoke to him today. He's a self-admitted narcissist on this show. They like their ego stroke. Perfect example, Floyd Mayweather. He's a serial narcissist, and they like their ego stroke. So when when you're talking to a narcissist, hey man, man, I'm telling you, man, you're one of the greatest people I've ever seen. Like I said before, I appreciate that. And don't worry about it. You too is a champion too in your own right. Yeah, man, but I can never be like you, man. Although that is true, you can never be like me, but you still can be the best version of yourself. Yeah, man, but you know what, Floyd, man, you got all this money, man, and you be taking care of your family, your friends. I wish I had somebody in my life, man, that would take me on a shopping spree and buy me something, man. I really like, man, you a good person. You know what? I'm like I said before, you know what? Today's your lucky day. Today's your lucky day. You ain't never had nobody buy you nothing? No, man, don't worry about it. Come with me. Come with me and the team. Let's take it to the mall. Let's go shopping.
True.
Hey, so when you're dealing with a narcissist, all you gotta do is stroke their ego. If you stroke their ego a little bit, big them up. Now you gotta humble yourself now. But he stroked their ego a little bit. Guess what, boy? Because it works. Like, look at any narcissist. No matter what political background they come from, no matter what race, the nationality they come from, I'm telling you, they all the same. All you gotta do is stroke their ego a little bit. Damn, man, that's a nice watch you got on. Look at all that ice you got. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, this ain't nothing, man. Oh, man, this is one of my watches, It's just one of your watches? Yeah, man, it's just one of my watches, man. This here costs like 20 mil. You do know that I made $300 million fighting Manny Pacquiao, right? You made $300 million? Yeah, like I said before, yeah, man, I made $300 million. Man, Floyd, man, I was like, hell, I had somebody, man, as good as you in my life, man, that can take me to the mall and spend about 10 racks on me. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I tell you what, you did such a good job in stroking my ego. Don't worry about it. Come to the mall. 10 racks. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna spend 20 on you.
True.
I'm gonna spend 20 on you. Hey, shout out to the River Court. Okay. Hey, but drop that quarter over. Bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super Jack received.
Playtime.
Hey, the River Court said, and to be honest, I'm still holding the grudge against the nation for the death of Malcolm. Threw away my Elijah Muhammad book and everything. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. There's a lot of people felt some type of way about that, man, because the brothers out of Mosque number 25, Newark, New Jersey, was the ones who killed Malcolm. They were the ones who killed Malcolm, man, and it's a lot I can say, because I've been in the nation for 25 years, and it's a lot that I can say. I was taught by brothers who was around that time when Malcolm got killed. A lot of people, my grandfather's from Harlem. And he came out of Mosque number 7 out of Harlem. And that's when Malcolm was teaching. Malcolm used to teach in that mosque, Mosque number 7 in Harlem, before he became the national spokesperson of the Nation of Islam. He was that talented. Malcolm was talented and a great debater and good with words even in prison, because he studied every word in the dictionary. So he was great, man. That's a shame that one of our own, did that, but it is what it is, man. So it's sad that his daughters had to grow up without their father, but man, it's it is what it is.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man. But anyways, bro, like, so this is the thing, right? So if you're not praising the narcissist, if you're not stroking their ego, making them feel good, they're gonna feel some type of way. And then if you do them wrong, like if they like, hold on, this man ain't gave me no props. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all some pointers. If you ever around a narcissist, especially a narcissist that's rich, be quiet, shut up, humble yourself. You know what I mean? It stroke his ego. Just, man, you know what, man? Man, that's a nice Gucci hat you got on, Floyd. I did, because Booger Ray gonna be there. Listen, how you think Booger Ray got the job? Oh my gosh, Floyd, oh my gosh, I never seen abs. I'm still like that, Floyd, look at those buns you have. You brought me out of the slums of DC, and I was broke over there and went doing bad, snorting that scuttlebutter. But then you came and saved me, Floyd. I'm just so happy that you saved me. Like I said before, Leonard, don't worry about it. I'm gonna bring you with me, and I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to do, Floyd. But Leonard Ellerby was the perfect yes man. He was the perfect, what we call in Florida, do boy. He was the perfect yes man, the perfect do boy. He did whatever. Leonard, can you go get my jock strap? Oh, don't worry about it, Floyd. Which one you want? You want the black one or the green one? Get the green one. It represents money. It represents money. Okay, Floyd. Do you want me to put it on for you? No, that's okay, Floyd. That's okay, Leonard. You don't have to do it. Are you sure I do it? I do it now. I know you will. Don't worry about it. I got somebody for that. Okay, Floyd. Thank you. So you get true. This day. Hey, man, R.P. to Malcolm, man, Omaha, Nebraska, stand up. Malcolm S. from Omaha, Nebraska, yes, sir. Hey, I'm just saying, though, Floyd, Leonard, what do you do today? Floyd, I'm telling you, I was watching this co-ass cunt coochie, I don't know what kind of slang those guys use anyways, but, I was listening to this whore-ass cunt coochie guy by the name of Coach Malachi. I don't know what he's coaching anyway, and he always has some slick stuff to say about me, Floyd. He's always calling me Booger Ray and talking about my nose, and he says I was sniffing your jock strap and all that stuff there, even though I was. But that's neither here nor there, Floyd. I just don't like that. What say you about that? Leonard, you made a lot of money with me. Why are you over there on Twitter? Are you kicking it with the Shea Butters again? Yeah, Floyd. I gotta show. I gotta pander to them. You don't have to pander to them. I don't pander to the Shea Butters. Do you remember the time, Leonard? Yes, Floyd. That that Gucci came out with an outfit. And the outfit had a depiction of blackface, and all of the black rappers were saying they were going to boycott Gucci. They wasn't going to wear Gucci anymore. Do you remember what I did? Yes, Floyd, I remember. You said that Gucci didn't do anything wrong to you, and you was going to continue to support Gucci. But not only that, you shot a video of you shopping in Gucci and posted it to the internet. True. That's right. And what did they say? Yeah, those guys was calling you a coon. They say you was a coon. Same thing we call Coach Malachi. You was a coon because you was cooning for butter biscuits, and they say that you was pandering to the white folks when they was depicting us as blackface, and you said you didn't care. And this one was Barack Obama's president, and I remember you was throwing. It was a recession, and you was throwing $100 bills on the camera and telling people that you don't know why they saying it's a recession. You got all of your money, they need to get yours. And a lot of Black Boxer fans got turned off about you. Yes, have I ever gave a damn about what they said? No, you never gave a damn. So Leonard, why are you pandering to those losers? True. Yeah. You know what I mean? Booger Ray feels the need to pander to the Shea Butters on Twitter, boxing Twitter, but Floyd Mayweather don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about. Listen, Floyd don't give a damn about them niggas. Like you don't see Floyd. Hey, shout out to L Harvey. SP got beats. Hey, L Harvey. You don't see Floyd pandering to the Shea Butters online. The laptop revolutionaries. Floyd don't have a revolutionary bone in his body. Only thing Floyd gonna be talking about is how much money he made. Like I said before, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Every time Floyd say I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, what does he do? He commits to throwing somebody under the bus. True. For real though.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True. Hey, shout out to Mimi24. Shout out to Ed. Shout out to Cooking Research Senior. Hey, shout out to Boxing with Reggie Orr. Hey, Reg. Hey, Reg, you know why I ain't lying? Floyd, listen, when has Floyd ever gave a damn about what me and you thought? Man, that nigga cool, man. Nigga, why you wearing goddamn Gucci, man? They made it for blackface. Man, I don't care nothing about no goddamn Gucci. You know what I mean? I don't care nothing about who mad? No rappers? Wait a minute. Like I said before, Gucci ain't never. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna not only that, I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna buy stock in Gucci. And Leonard, hold the camera, Leonard. Hold the camera. What you want me to do, Floyd? Listen, just walk with me. I'm gonna go inside Gucci's store and I'm gonna drop about 25. As a matter of fact, we're gonna spend $100 grand with Gucci. True. So that's why I be laughing at this dude, right? I'm like, this dude, y'all calling me cool, this and that. I'm like, dude, you niggas are in love with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd don't even give a damn about y'all. He don't even give a damn about y'all, bro. Like, everything y'all stand for, he's the total opposite of that. Hey, Floyd said, everything y'all stand for, he's the total opposite of that. Whoever boxing Twitter, the Shea Butter boxing community, whoever the Shea Butter boxing community and the Wakanda niggas who are like Floyd don't like him. Whatever they say we need to do, and they're gonna attack people, call them coons, Uncle Tom, sell out. Floyd said, you know what? I'm gonna attach myself to that guy. That's why I don't understand he do. Hey, she to say Floyd repeats himself over and over to convince himself. It's called self-confirmation. It's amazing. Even though Floyd is retired right now, he still used the same talking points than when he was a fighter. You know, he brought up Canelo in the interview. I'm Canelo. I'm gonna do a breakdown of that interview. I'm gonna shoot a video and just do a breakdown of it because the interview was so funny, dog. Floyd Mayweather, the interview was so funny. I'm like, man, like a lot of people don't like Floyd. I like Floyd. I didn't like Money Mayweather, but I like Floyd for a different reason. I don't like him because that he say he TBE. The nigga ain't TBE, but he is in his mind and his followers. I get that. You know, I can poke holes and all that. I beat more world champions than anyone. Bullshit, because, you know, you came up in an era where everybody had a goddamn belt. So, you know, former champions or whatever. So that's neither here nor there, different criteria. And the last 15 fights of your career was very, very scripted. We know that. But that's neither here nor there. I like Floyd because I followed Floyd when he was in the amateurs. And I followed him when he was in the Olympics. I remember when he lost and he cried that he got robbed in the Olympics. I think he won was it the bronze medal? It was either silver or the bronze, something like that. He cried. He got robbed. Like, he was really hurt. So I had an attachment to Floyd. I remember watching Floyd grow up and start from nothing. So I remember that. I remember when Bob Arum used to be in the corner sometimes. I'm not saying work in his corner like that, but he was in the corner. I remember seeing Bob, Leonard Ellerby. Leonard Ellerby was definitely in the corner. I seen Bob, you know what? I seen Bob like in Floyd corner, not working the corner, but I kind of like see him in the corner one time. Like, I remember the time when Floyd fought. He fought somebody. I forgot who it was he fought. He fought somebody. Bob came in the ring. He was in the corner, and they was worried about what the decision was going to be. And they was over there talking to Floyd and Leonard and Roger Mayweather. I think it was Castillo. I think it was the Castillo fight. Bob was in the ring, in the corner, talking to this after the fight was over with. He was in the corner talking to Roger, and they had like a worried look on their face because a lot of people believe because Floyd lost that fight. I thought he lost that fight myself. I say, man, because Floyd wasn't throwing his was it his right hand? I think he said he hurt his shoulder and he wasn't able to. He didn't perform like he normally performed, right? And I was like, man, I think that dude won the fight. Like, me and my uncles were looking at it. We thought Castillo won the fight, but the judges had ruled that Floyd won, right? So Floyd ran it back, and then when he ran it back, he pretty much dominated him. You get what I'm saying? So, in dominant fashion. This one he was pretty boy. So I remember those days. So that's how far I go back with him. The amateurs, the Olympics, and then when he first came in, Pretty Boy Floyd was a killer. He was an assassin, one of the best super featherweights I've ever seen, and one of the best super featherweights. He was a monster at super featherweight. He tried to fight Hasim, my man, but he couldn't get that fight. The Prince Hasim, my man, and then he was a monster at 135 as well. So the Money Mayweather, I didn't, I wasn't feeling Money Mayweather, but I didn't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know, I do know Floyd did get a lot of hate. He did. He got a lot of hate. But I think he played the villain very well. He went into character. He played the villain very well. And he used to get a lot of hate, some would say, from even Larry Merchant. So I think Floyd said, fuck it. I'm being disrespected in HBO. Larry Merchant, all these guys over here, they don't want to give me my props. They ain't praising me. And that's when the narcissistic ways really started coming out of Floyd a little bit. But then when he became Money Mayweather, he said, fuck it. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do what Mike Tyson did and go get with WWF. You know what I mean? Which is WWE now. I'm going to get on Dancing with the Stars. I'm going to be at the Source Awards, the Grammys. I'm going to be at the Hip Hop Awards. I'm going to be with the pop stars like Justin Bieber. I'm going to be with the biggest hip hop star at the time with 50 Cent. So he was doing a lot of those things that the fighters today are not doing. True. Do you get what I'm saying? Floyd did a lot of things that the fighters today are not doing. And I think this is what these guys don't get. Shout out to G5. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Mimi. She said Pretty Boy was more active. Yeah, he was more active. I think once his hands became a little bit more fragile, because he had brittle hands, I think once his hands became more agile, he had to be a little bit more selective. But he got the names on his resume. He fought all of them. He damn near fought all of them, pretty much, for the most part. What you say? He say Floyd got a W over the Big Show. Yeah, you know that shit was scripted. But what I'm saying is, Floyd was ahead of the game. Well, Floyd actually followed Mike Tyson's. He followed Mike Tyson. That's what he did. You know, really, like Mike Tyson was the first one to do that shit. You know what I mean? So he was just following. He followed. Floyd has a way of dissing you without dissing you. Like he'll give you a compliment, say you're a hell of a fighter, and then he'll turn around and shit on you in the same sentence. True. That's why I say, when he say, again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. As soon as he say, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, that's when he commits to throw somebody under the bus. True. For real though.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Yeah, listen. He finna throw somebody under the bus. You know what I mean? So he said Ali was on WF. I seen the video. Yeah, Ali did crossover boxing, crossover matches in the 70s. Him, George Foreman, and stuff like that. I was talking about in this era though, like the not the Ali age day in the 70s, but I'm saying like in this era here, the Floyd era that came up. Like, you know, Tyson was around, but you know, I mean, so. That's how you deal with a narcissist, though. Narcissists, you have to stroke their ego, make them feel good, build them up. Pause about to make them feel good, Paul. But you get what I'm saying? Make they, you know, yeah. You gotta like in Florida we call it dick pulling. Like you pulling that man dick, like overhyping him up, right? But pause, whatever. But you get what I'm saying though? Like why you pulling that man dick? Like, yeah, man, Floyd, nobody's greater than Floyd. Oh my gosh, like, did you see that toothbrush Floyd have? You've never seen Floyd toothbrushes, buddy. I saw it and I was there. I remember one time me and Floyd went to training camp and I had to cook the food and I was the bodyguard. I got thrown in the trunk a couple of times, you know, had to cry and beg, you know, but I'm still here. But you know, I did it all, buddy. Whatever it took, whatever it took to get the job done, buddy. That's what I did.
Ran off on the floor twice.
You get what I'm saying?
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Whatever it takes, whatever it took, buddy. I did it, and I'm rich. When I was in DC, I was broke. When I was on that Scuttlebutter. When I was on DC, I was broke on Scuttlebutter. Floyd saved my life, and I'm forever grateful.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
You feel me?
But this bum been taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
It's all about. I'm sitting there listening to this interview, Floyd. I'm listening to this interview with Floyd. I say, this is one arrogant, self-serving, self-praising, self-worshiping. This man shitted on Ali in this interview. In a sly way, shitted on Sugar Ray Robinson in a sly way. I'm looking at this nigga like, is this nigga dissing Sugar Ray Robinson and Ali on the sly? Like I don't know what, all of those older guys, that came before me, I respect the hell out of them. Like I respect them. But then he'll say, like I said before, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But who's beat more world champions than me? Nobody. Who's made more money than me? Nobody. Who has a perfect record? Nobody. Well, no. You're the only one got a perfect record. You know what I mean? But I'm 15-0. I broke the bank. I broke this. Bro, it's like it's I. Me. 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 That's just what it is. Like, I could make a song about this shit. Okay, Floyd talk about himself. Okay, who you talking about? Floyd, name 3 people that you love talking about. Like I said before, that's easy. Me, myself, and I. True. Me, myself, and I. That's it. That's his favorite 3 people. Me, myself, and I. Shout out to Reggie Owens. He say Ford is like that because everybody around him kisses his ass for a check to kick it. Hey, but you know what though? Hey, check it out though. Hey, Reg. No, I ain't mad though. Hey, Reg, you got to put yourself in them dude's situation. If you got a guy that's gonna pay you just to kiss his ass, you got a decision to make. Hey, Reg, you got a decision to make. Okay, I'm broke, living with Boquisha. I got lint in my pocket. Kiss Floyd ass and get paid to better my situation. Don't kiss ass, stay with Boquisha, be broke. I'm living with my mama. Kiss Floyd ass. Go on shopping sprees. Go on shopping sprees. I get to sit in the Lambo with through-a-die doors. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a tough decision.
True.
Hey, Reg. Hey, shout out to the doghouse. Hey, doghouse. That's a tough decision to make, fam. That's a tough decision to make. Oh, that's a tough decision, man. Again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but, hey, shout out to Sheila. Shout out to Sheila. Man, I'm like, man, this is, I just got to call it the way I see it, fam. So when you're dealing with a narcissist, that's how you deal with them. You got to stroke the ego, make them feel good. And then if you do that, you can get anything you want from them. What you say? You say Thurman might have been his first L. I don't know. I don't know. I know Thurman wanted that fight. That's when Thurman had the ponytail. SP. That's when Thurman had the ponytail. So I mean, we'll never know. We'll never know. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Hood Sports and Boxing. Hood Sports and Boxing. What's going on, fam? Shout out to La Jessica. She's in the building. Sheila from Cali's in the building. Lydell is in the building. Shout out to NPR, Gertz, Jamie from New York, Doghouse, Mimi 24, SP got beats. Shout out to T Seals from the ATL. Salute, brother. Shout out to Robbie Digital, Fast Car, Eddie Hearns, Bruce Gas in the building, Boston Conversation with Reggie Owens. Shout out to G5, the Bronx Stand Up, the one Mr. Ham in the building, Stephen X. Who else we have? Knockdown 305. Films. What's going on, fam? Hey, what did you say? I'm not gonna lie, coach. He say that shoe work with my boss who owns a gym. After I complimented his gym plans, he brought me tacos. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, that's all you got to do, dog. Like, you got to study people. Once you see a person that's self-serving, a self-absorbing individual, what you do is you say, okay, I see what's up with this dude right here. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real easy to get up under him. Like you ever been to a club with a homeboy who thought he was all that? Like back in the day when I used to go to the club, I used to love to go to the club with the big money dope boys. Cause I did my thing, but I was never on that level. I'm being out. I made some good money now, but I was never on that big, like that big dope boy level, right? I was never on that level, right? But love going to the club with the big money dope boys. They gonna pay for everything. Hey, okay. True. Damn, dog, boy, man, goddamn, boy, look at all these tenor rollers you got, boy. You got some. Boy, listen, see. It's called edification. In the Nation of Islam. I learned this in the Nation, right? In the Nation of Islam, when I was in the Nation, I learned edification from the Nation. Always stroke a brother's ego, make him feel good. Brother, black man, look at this brother right here. Brother John, come on up here, brother. This brother right here is a soldier. This brother sold 1,000 final call newspapers in a week, sent his $700 to Chicago, and made $300. Bro, let's get this brother a round of applause. Brother sitting there smiling and stuff. If you a brother who got money and you just so happen to be coming through the ranks, because a lot of them brothers, a lot of them brothers, they be using the brothers to pay, to pay the rent. We got to pay to come up with money for the building fund and stuff like that. The guy who normally have all the money, that's who a lot of the financial responsibilities are gonna fall under. I think any organization pretty much is like that. I'm just telling my experiences in the Nation. That's how it is. I'm telling I don't know how it is now, but I'm just saying that's how it was. But I know brothers who went broke, brothers who came out of the NFL, retired, but they had money. They flat ass broke right now. Brothers who had businesses, like I seen it happen, bro. I seen it happen. But I learned edification in the Nation. Always edify a brother. Always. God damn, brother. Every time I see you, boy, look at you, boy. Boy, you looking like money, boy. Like, yeah, man. That's your lady? Yeah, man, boy, you keep you some honey dips, man. Every time I turn around, you got you some tenderonis. Nigga be sitting there blushing. When he start blushing, I know I got him.
True.
I said, yeah, I got what I said, I got him now. The nigga blushing, he smiling, he feeling good. Guess what, boy? Hey, man, you know what, man? God, boy, look at your boy, Big Money Grip. But if he around a female, man, Big Money Grip, man, god damn, dog. Hey, man, you sitting there smiling and stuff. Hey, man, let me holler at you for a quick. Hey, man, let me hold something, man. Yeah, what you need? Hey, man, I need about $100, $150, man. I got you. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, dog. You need 150. Here you go, dog. Here you go, too, dog. Big Money Grip, boy. One thing I say about you, boy, you keep you some honey dips now.
True.
Stroke a nigga ego at work every time, especially if you catch him in the club. Boy, I had a homeboy named Ralph, right? Ralph would go in the bar. Ralph used to love to tell war stories, right? So he was the type of dude, he'd tell a war story. Hold on, let me get the super chat out of the way. Shout out to the real McCoy.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Real McCoy he say Thurman with the ponytail should have never gotten money. Shit, some people say Floyd should have never had money. They should have never gave you niggas money. hey, what?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Hey, wait a minute, nah. They should have never gave you niggas money. Some niggas, boy, like nigga, man.
They should have never gave you niggas money.
Nigga don't know how to act, but listen, doggone, my homeboy Ralph, right? He was an egotistical narcissist, right? Street dude. He used to get drunk, like he'll drink, but he loved telling war stories, outlandish shit that didn't happen. Like he'll take a situation and make it, like it could be a situation like this here. Him and this guy got in an argument over shooting dice. Him and the dude had a fight. You know, the guy picked him up and slammed him. Ralph got up, picked him up and slammed him. They went at it for like 10, 15 minutes. You know, it was a tie. Ralph didn't win. The other guy didn't win. But when Ralph tell the story, yeah, man, I caught that nigga Umbe tried me. I said, hey, Ralph, what you talking about, man? Man, a nigga tried me, man. I went with shooting dice. You know, I was breaking a nigga. I had him for like $1,500 right quick. He act like he didn't want to pay me. So I told him, what's up, man? Give him my money. He swelled his chest up at me. I swung on him, caught him with a 2P. Bam, bam. When I caught him, I went up under the nigga. I had him in the air. I was just shaking the nigga. Just shaking him. I shook him about 5-10 minutes. Then I slammed the nigga, let him know I wasn't nothing to play with.
Pew, pew, pew.
He said that shit, right?
You gonna get some Willie D.
And I'm sitting there like, man, this nigga here, man. Ralph, like, listen, man, Ube and Pele was over there. They saw the whole thing, bro. Like, that ain't nothing like that happen. I heard something totally different. Nigga, who told you that? So, he has two yes men, dude named Umbe and a dude named Pele, and they used to always stroke Ralph's ego, always pulling his dick, right? And I'm like, man, why these niggas? I say, man, why you niggas lying? No, man, Ralph did that, man. He did. He went up under the dude. He had him in the air. He said, tell him, Umbe, tell him, Umbe, tell him what I did, Umbe. Yeah, man, he went up under the dude. What the dude? I said, what the dude look like? Well, the nigga was a show stocky nigga, thick nigga, show stocky nigga, stocky. Hold on. So stocky nigga, right? How much he weigh? Nigga about 195, 200. You know what I mean? I went up under the nigga. I had him in the air because he didn't want to pay me. I just thought I was just shaking the nigga, just shaking him. I said, what it look like? He was a thick nigga, show stocky nigga, stocky.
True.
So we go to the club one night. Like I say, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like one of those dudes who was looked upon as a very, very stingy Capricorn. So I was very stingy with money, right? I'm like, man, like, nigga, I can have a pocket full of money and don't want to spend shit. So I said, I'm rolling with Ralph. So I saw Ralph in the club. I was like, my nigga, Ralph, what's up, boy? He went, what's up, boy? Boy, man, like how was he was feeling good. I think back then they were drinking Moet. You know, yeah, bro, like, what's up with your boy? What's up with your baby? I say, man, boy, one thing about you, Ralph, boy, you keep you some money. I'm letting everybody hear, but you keep you some money, man. Man, what's up, man? What's up with the honey dips? Man, you know I keep me some little honey dips. I say, one thing I say about you, Ralph, boy, man, like your game be on point. You stay getting money. You's a wall daddy out here in these streets. You get respect. Niggas know what time it is. You know what I mean? I tell him that, right? Stroke his ego, right? Nigga, hey, he called the bartender. Hey, bartender, Lady come over there, give me 15 bottles of Moet. On me. He done bought 15 bottles of Moet. I wasn't even drinking. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink, right? He bought 15, but he just showing out balling. Showing out balling. Just coming there, showing the nigga ego. I ain't had to pay for shit.
True.
Hey, shout out to Hood Sports in Boston. Shout out to New Country. What's going on, fam? Bro, listen, you get a nigga like that, you can get anything you want out of him. Anything. Boy, like anything. Like, boy, I be looking for shit like that. I be looking, oh shit, I got this nigga here to ease up on him. God damn, boy, what that is there, boy? God damn, yeah, man, listen, like I said before, damn, Floyd, what you drinking on? I don't drink. You want something to drink? Man, Floyd, man, I don't want to, man, I don't want to ask you for nothing, man, because I know money tight. Money's never tight with me. My name is Money Maker. Money, money grows on trees. I made $4 million this morning just brushing my teeth. Just $4 million brushing my teeth. Like when I listen to that interview with Floyd, I say, bro, this shit reminded me. It reminded me of everything that we started disliking about Floyd. Like me and my homeboys. I say, this nigga right here, dog, shitting on Ali, shitting on Sugar Ray Robinson, shitting on everybody who came before him without shitting on them. He's sneak dissing them. He brought up Canelo. He said, really, I'm still kind of like the face of boxing because everybody's talking about me.
True.
Hey, Floyd say, yeah, I'm still a face of boxing. Everybody talk about me. Look, every time my name is mentioned, like Canelo, listen, he projects, right? He say he's still a face of boxing because everybody's talking about him, but then he commits to bring up Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Canelo, Manny Pacquiao. I say, oh, you mean like you're doing like you are literally bringing up fighters that the interviewers have not even asked you about. You say that you still a face of boxing because everybody is still talking about you, bringing your name up while you are bringing other people's name up.
True.
Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, I say this nigga here, man. Oh my, this dude right here, man, is. Oh, yeah. What he say? He said Canelo was his easiest work. He said, Canelo easy work. I was an old man. I was an old man when I fought Canelo. Hey, yeah, Floyd, that's what I'm saying, man. You was an old man when you fought Canelo. Floyd, you know what I don't like? And listen, when you see Floyd do a Fight Hype interview, that's what the interviewers do. They ask him softball questions, and they put Hickey's on his ass cheeks. When you again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Shout out to Fight Hype. I'm not trying to shout out to Fight Hype, but I just got to call it the way I see it. Ellie sucker nigga. No. I said I'm gonna be good. With that. Ellie setback. He does the same thing. Hey, Tank, how you doing, buddy? Tank, oh my gosh, Tank, what are you doing? You okay? Tank will put his head down a little bit, have a little smirk on his face. Yeah, Ellie, yeah, I'm okay. Because Tank knows, okay, this motherfucker here finna say a whole lot of outlandish shit. And, hey, Tank, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Tank, who are you fighting next, Tank? All of these guys, Tank, like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, like, you'll beat all of those guys, Tank. Like, I'm like, some of these guys online, I don't know what they're talking about. They clearly know nothing about boxing. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, I beat the shit out of them, man. Like, I beat him up in sparring and all that there. Yeah, Tank, I know. I heard that you stopped him in sparring. Agent Brony said you stopped him. So what Ellie is doing, Ellie is using reverse psychology, and he's stroking these dudes' egos. He's stroking their egos. Shout out to Miss Connie. Stroking their egos, right? Making them feel good. So once you stroke their ego, you get some of these guys disarmed. And Ellie Setback has done a good job at that. So, hey, man, you know what, man? Hey, Tank, I told those guys, your power is real. I heard you was knocking out heavyweights. Is that true you was knocking out heavyweights? Then Tank would put his head down. Nah, I did spar some. I caught one real good. And then Coach Kenny get in there. Yeah, Tank knocking out heavyweights. Coach Calvin, is that true? Man, youngin', man, look here, man. Know what I mean, yo? Know what I mean? Look here, man, youngin', man. Youngin' knocking out heavyweight. As a matter of fact, he knocked out 4 heavyweights in the same sparring session.
True.
He did? Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what? Hey, Tank, I'm trying to tell Tank, what, Tank, you know what I noticed, Tank? Devin Haney is always trying to dress like you. Do you notice that? Listen, like, you have tattoos, now he wants to get tattoos. You have diamonds in your teethis, he wants to get diamonds in his teethis. You know, you got a pretty bad red bone tenderoni, he went and got him a pretty bad red bone tenderoni. Do you notice, what is it about you, Tank, that makes you such a big influencer with some of these younger fighters like Devin Haney? Like, they all of them biting your style. They're true. But I'm going there. Listen, let me tell y'all something. You ain't never got to worry about Coach Malachi Williams doing that to any fighter. True. Boy, listen. If y'all ever see me doing that, boy, the bag got to be big, bro. If y'all see me, I'm gonna say, y'all, Lord, listen, dog. Sorry about that, dog. I sold out, y'all. I tried to keep it gangster, y'all. I tried to keep it gangster, but man, the bag was big. The bag was big, but they paying me 6 figures. True. They dropped the bag. Hey, listen. They gave me an offer. I couldn't refuse.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
But I'm gonna tell you something. If I sell out, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, dog. Listen, I'm sorry, man. The people, you know, they pay me $500,000. They wrote me a check for $500,000, dog. I ain't never seen. They gave $500,000. Yeah. My lawyer told me to hold out to a meal. Okay, they came back with another offer. They said they gonna offer me a meal. You know, direct deposit, right? The nigga sold out. Look at him. He's acting like Ellie. Hey, Floyd, how you doing? You know, like I said before, who are you? Is your name Coach Malachi? I heard about you. You the little YouTuber, right? The little YouTuber guy. Yeah, Floyd, I'm telling you, Floyd, don't talk to that guy. Floyd, he's nobody. He's picking at me. He called me Booger Ray. He talks about the time I got thrown in the trunk, Floyd. Remember the time I got thrown in the trunk and you have to beg Bob Arum to save my life? Remember that? He's always talking about me. What do you got to say about that, buddy? Hey, man, I'm Mr. Ellaby. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm sorry, so sorry, Mr. Ellaby. You know, you caught me when I was young and immature. You know, I really didn't know what I was doing. What do you mean you're young and immature? You're 50 years old, buddy. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I was young on YouTube, very immature. Mr. Ellaby, you know, I have a great deal of respect for you, sir. You've accomplished a lot in the game. You know, why you always picking at me? Why you always playing that video of me biting my bottom lip, lowering my gaze, looking at Floyd, enjoying my job very well, while I was rubbing his nipples, making mockery of me? Make it last.
Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
Hey, shout out to Gert, shout out to G Daddy, shout out to Timothy. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Al Rogan. You know, I'm just saying. I'm gonna be saying, Mr. Ellaby, I do apologize, and I'm sorry. I do see the error of my ways. I will be on code. You know, can you please, when you go on Twitter, can you please ask the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries on Twitter to forgive me? I saw the error of my ways. You know, I do apologize. Can you talk to him? Okay, buddy, I'm gonna see what I can do now. But if you get out of line, I'm gonna send them at you. We're gonna send you gun emojis, raccoon emojis, you know, raccoon emojis, stuff like that. You know, you can't talk about my nose anymore and stuff like that. You know, so I just want to let you know. And I tell you what, you're not gonna get in Floyd's ear and wiggle me out of the way, buddy. I can tell you that right now. I have a warm place in Floyd's heart. There's a warm place in Floyd's heart for me. You know, I just want to let you know that. Okay, but Booger, what do you say? No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say Booger. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Ellaby. Yes, sir. Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Hey, man, you know, man, I ain't sources say Floyd dropped me $1 million check. True. Wait, hey, listen, sources say Floyd dropped Coach $1 million check, and in the contract it said I had to be nice. I had to be nice to Mr. Leonard Ellaby. He said, listen, you cannot call Leonard Booger Ray anymore. Do not call him Booger Ray. He's not Booger. You know, show him some respect. Okay, Floyd. Here, $1 million check right now. $1 million check right now. Okay, Floyd. You know, I understand, sir. You know, I understand. Okay, Leonard, give me Leonard. Oh my gosh, Floyd, who is that guy? Why you got that jive turkey over here, Floyd? I don't like him. Don't worry about it, Lena. Don't worry about it. He has something to say. Say it. Malachi, say it. Oh, goddamn, I can't believe I'm doing this shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Floyd's not saying anything. Okay. I'm gonna look at the check. I'm gonna look at Leonard Ellaby. I'm gonna look at the check. I'm gonna look at Leonard Ellaby. All right, the check say $1 million. Leonard Ellaby, I see Snotty's nose. And every time I see Leonard, I think about Keith Sweat, Jackie McGee, Make It Last Forever, him massaging Floyd, bedroom eyes, bottom lip. Okay, goddamn, all right. Oh, I got to take one for the team. Yes, Mr. Ellaby, I do apologize. I've seen the error of my ways. I didn't, realize, the things that I was doing. I was being very petty, very immature. And Mr. Floyd Mayweather helped show me that, that I was wrong. And, I need to be the bigger man in this situation and apologize. So although that you may not forgive me, I do want you to know that I am sincere in my apologies, in my deepest apologies. And I hope that you can find somewhere in your heart to forgive me. Well, I don't know about that. I got to talk to the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionary Committee on Twitter, and we'll see. I get back with you. True. Hey, so I see what it is. I said, okay, these niggas here, boy, they taking ass kissing to a hole. They say, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, dog, because it's just it's a pride thing with me. It's a pride thing. Like my pride and my ego, I got a big ego too, but my pride, dog, like, damn, but looking at the check, look at that. Hold on now. Damn, this shit right here. Man, I ain't never seen $1 million before. That nigga gave me $1 million just to be nice to Booger Ray Leonard. Shit, I know. Can I do that? True. Hey, can I do that? Hey, for $1 million, can anybody in the chat be quiet, be nice to Booger Ray Leonard? For $1 million? Shout out to SP Got Beats. She said, what you need to do is, hey, listen, hold on. Hey, SP, check this out, fam. I know for a fact, well, at least I believe. How much do you think that this guy right here got paid after falling down on his knees to Floyd?
After my God, I respected you. After my God. After my God, after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture, please pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
Yeah,
take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
You know the crazy part about that clip, bro? The joy that was in Floyd Mayweather's eyes and face when he saw that. Like, what man, hey, shout out to Cooking Research Senior, salute to you, fam, shout out to Corey Bradley. What man in their right mind finds joy in another man falling down on his knees? Like, and then Floyd looked over to the ladies. He said, the girl tapped him on the chest. He said, these are things I do. Like, he said, he looked like literally, like this was some big stuff to Floyd. He said, these are things I do. These are things I do. Like, what man is happy that another man is down on his knees worshiping him? After my God, I respected you. You're second to God, champ. Carla, hold on. And then Floyd was like, Come on, get up. Come on, get up. Like, literally, like, Floyd was loving it. He was relishing in the moment. Shout out to Timothy. He say Abdullah Mason and Andy Cruz, best prospects in the game. I mean, yeah, they two of them. I don't know if they are the best, but they two of them. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me.
I can't believe that. Can you believe that, Coach?
What?
Can you believe that tenacity for that man to even do that? Get on his knees, afraid of Floyd Mayweather. I mean, goddamn, the man's not even dead, man. Shit. You know, I mean, at least people get on their knees and pray to a statue. I mean, you know, Floyd's alive. You know, shake his hand. He's a man. God damn it. I don't understand that, Coach. Why do people do that kind of stuff?
All right, D-Block, I got you.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, can you answer my question, Coach, if it's okay with you?
No, and repeat the question. I had to change headphones. These headphones had a shortage in them. I had to change them. Go ahead. Repeat the question.
Oh, my bad, Coach. I said, why do people, why did he have to do that? He didn't have to do that, Coach. He just could have shook in his hand. That would have been enough. He got to get on his knees, got to cry, boogers coming out his nose. I mean, shoot, the man looked like he was about to pee on his pants. I mean, Coach, it don't make any sense. Explain it to me, my brother. I just don't understand this stuff.
I can't explain that. You know what I mean? I'm just, I can't explain that. Floyd is the greatest human being, and he met him. He was happy. I can't explain that. I think the thing is, we're talking about narcissists, and this is what they like. If you worship a narcissist and praise them and stuff like that, it's very easy to get whatever you want out of them. The dude fell on his knees.
Like with me, Coach. I don't idol Canelo Alvarez like that. I idol boxing for what it brings. You know, I got respect for Canelo Alvarez. I can tell you that. If I was to meet him face to face, I would shake his hand like a man. Because that's what you're supposed to do, Coach. You're supposed to be there, get on your knees, start crying, and then you're wearing some shades. Come on, man. That don't make no sense.
Oh, are you so? Oh, okay. But
now, hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on. Now, see, the underwear thing is a whole totally different conversation, Coach. I mean, they would get two for, it was a percentage off, 50% off. So I got two of them at first. I liked them, but that's it, Coach. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say nothing about the underwear. I'm just, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, the brother, Floyd was a highlight of his life and stuff like that. So he just got overwhelmed. He just got overwhelmed in the moment. Me personally, to be honest with you, I was embarrassed for him. To be fair.
Mm-hmm. Coach, what do you think, man? It was a great conversation you had, but I think his dad was in the background. I think he was, protecting his son. That's how he's supposed to be. Another Bill Hayden, but not like him.
Yeah, so
he's not Bill Hayden. Let's be.
Yeah, Abdullah. I think his dad was back there, and I heard him. I was wondering why the phone was being, but I guess the phone was being muted, and he was trying to listen to what his dad say and answer the question based on the way his dad wanted him to answer it. So I was like, okay, I get it. I did pick that up, but I was still trying to go along and flow with the interview. But it was difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it was difficult because I knew what was going on, but trying to act like I don't know. But then it was obvious because he kept looking off and was talking, and then I know people in the chat realized it. So it is what it is. But I'm so happy. I'm happy that he came on the show though.
Yeah, I got 1 minute left. Coach, you think Ellaby got a little jealous of that guy getting on his knees and doing that? You think Ellaby said, hey, hold on now. That's me. Don't do that. I can only do that. I'm the only one that can do that. Do you think Ellaby got a little jealous for a moment there, Coach?
No. I mean, that guy, he can never take Ellaby's spot. Ellaby's put in work. Too many years of putting in work. It's gonna be hard to beat Ellaby. Take that spot.
And I got one question. Your nephew from San Antonio, Kid Austin. I mean, he calling out Shakur Stevenson, Coach. What you got to say with that? D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Theater, Baltimore.
All right, shout out D-Block. Well, I think it's more Pop Schofield calling out. I think it's more Pop Schofield calling out Shakur. I think it's more Pop Schofield calling out Shakur. So, I'm gonna have Kid Austin on the show tomorrow. Kid Austin and Floyd Senior. They're gonna be here tomorrow, so we'll get a chance to ask them that. We'll get a chance to ask them that, see what's up. Now, I don't know how many answers I would be able to get out of nephew, but I'm pretty sure that 98% of the questions that I ask will be answered by Pop. I know Pop gonna answer those questions, so we know we already know what time that is. So it is what it is. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sheila from Cali.
Shout out to Sheila from Cali. Talk to me, sis.
Hey, Coach. I'm just laughing over here. I was thinking about this conversation about Floyd and his ego and dude just like jocking him basically. It brings me back to the one time you had brought up how AJ and Floyd were standing together and the girls were just dismissing Floyd completely. Do you remember that? You brought it up on one of your shows.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah, I played the video and
and
I can't. Yeah, I played the video. I remember.
Yeah, because you even posted it when the girls were just like walking past Floyd. I was laughing because you know that hurt his ego. You know, he was like, "What? Me money?" But you got to look at AJ. He's an Adonis. I'd walk past him too. I mean, and I even posted. So, and I posed the question to you. I said, "Well, put them side by side. Which would you choose?" And you called me out. You said, "That's a sus question, sis. I got to hang up." You remember you told me that?
Yeah, you asked me who was out there. Like, what I look like? I'm not going to answer that question. You know, like, that's a question you pose to another woman. You know, I'm going to be sizing up.
So I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but being honest, which would you choose?
hey, that's against the man code.
No, based on looks only.
That's against the man code. I ain't answering that shit. That's for the ladies to decide. Shit, but I look like answering some shit like that. Like, you get what I'm saying?
My son was in the room when he heard me talking to you, and he's like, "Mom, don't ask him that." I would hang up on you too.
Yeah. You saw the answer you got. Shit, I ain't answering that shit.
Yep, I was like laughing my head off because I didn't mean to like put it out there like you were, you know. But it was just funny. I was just laughing, and my son was cracking up too. But anyways, great show. Thanks for taking my call, hon.
All right,
salute. Bye.
Hey, yeah. Hey, listen. Yeah, listen. I want to let what you ladies know this here too. Don't never ask a man don't never ask a man this question. Out of these two men, which one look better? Like, you know, which one out of these both of these men, you know, if it was you, which one would you get with? You don't ask no man no shit like that. Not because I ain't answering that shit. Like, it's gonna be neither one. I'm like, how'd you ask me some shit like that? I ain't answering that shit. I'm not qualified to answer that question. You know what I mean? Now, you know, might be somebody else you can talk to like that, but I'm just saying, you know, you ought to know my response. You know what I mean? So, but the shit was funny. I mean, it was funny because Floyd was standing next to AJ. You know, AJ like 6'6", 250. Floyd like 5'9", 5'8.5", 5'9". And he said, and he slim. AJ 6'6", 250. And I don't know where they was at, but all of the women was walking right by Floyd. Like, they supposed to take a picture with Floyd and AJ. So AJ like this, Floyd like this. And women walking by. Floyd is looking to his left, like looking to greet the women. And they was walking right by Floyd, going straight to dog on AJ. So AJ was aware of what was going on. So he's reaching over. You know, he got long arms, so he's reaching over to grab Floyd to pull him in to get him in the picture with him and the tenderoni. The women ain't even paying Floyd no attention. Now, Floyd is supposed to be, according to him and his followers, one of the most famous people in the world. You know, he can go anywhere in the world. He's this famous. But he was standing next to Anthony Joshua, and guess what? They did not pay him any attention. True. And then one chick walked by Floyd. Floyd reached out his hand to shake her hand. She walked right by him. And then she got up on AJ, and she turned around and backed it up on him. She turned around and backed it up on AJ. She was kind of like, she backed it up on him, and she kind of like had her hands like this, like to keep Floyd back or something. I was like, God damn, they doing my dog wrong. True. Wait a minute, do you know who that is? That's Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd makes $300 million a month. Well, I don't know who he is, but I know AJ. Hey, I'm like, it was even some dudes, bro, even the men, bro, like the dudes, it was a couple of dudes that walked by Floyd, and I said, damn, they really ain't paying this nigga no attention. They really ain't paying him no attention, bro. Like, so that, I saw the look on his face. That really hurt his ego. That really hurt his ego. He had a look on his face. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Jamie say, Coach, they was like, He said that was like the little guy. Yeah, the little guy. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, shout out to MK Productions. He said Floyd got that hairline back with the full beard after that. He said Floyd is my nigga. Hey, I like Floyd. I like Floyd. But just because I like him don't mean I worship him. I don't worship him at all. Hey, shout out to Corey Bradley. He said AJ was trying to send them some Floyd's way and it still didn't work. Bruh, like AJ had to reach over the girls to grab Floyd by the shoulder and pull him close in the picture. It was that bad. Like they were like, bro. Man. Shout out to SP. He say all you see is his arm. And AJ's so nice. AJ like, oh man, I don't like how y'all doing, Floyd. Come on, Floyd, come get in the picture. It was like he was the little brother. Hey, look, come on, little bro. Come get in the picture, little bro. Come get in the picture. It put it this way. It was like this here. It reminded me of a situation where you have a big brother and a little brother. And the big brother is getting all of the girls. And the little brother is the one that get all of the scraps. And just this particular day, the little brother's out with the big brother. And all the honey dips walking up to the big brother. And you being a little brother, all you looking for is a crumb off the table. Just a crumb. Like, listen, just give me a crumb. You one of the richest boxers in the world, right? And AJ is richer than the motherfucker too, though. AJ got money, right? And the big brother, like the females are sunning the little brother. They sunning him like, oh, hey little man. They like, hey little man. And then they go into AJ, and AJ see how they doing the little brother. They're like, man, come on over here, bro. Come on over here, Breast. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, I still got that video. Bro. When I saw that, I was like, damn, dog. I felt bad for Floyd, to be honest with you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Unbiased Brandon Davis, Connecticut. What's up, Coach? How you doing?
Unbiased. Talk to me, fam.
Man, it's getting a little spicy out here in these Boston streets, I see.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm sure people done already told you that PBC wants to have Canelo fight Munguia, but Canelo saying he's gonna fight Charlo. But we know Charlo isn't in any shape to really fight. So that means that Canelo's the non-Benavidez and Bud fight and wants to fight Charlo, and they want to have him fight Munguia. Boy, he is playing chess with the PBC right now and have them in a tough spot. So business-wise, Canelo is playing chess. Competitive boxing-wise, he's moving kind of puss. Just being honest, people got mad at me about it, and I never had any, all the years people say, Canelo was doing this and this and this. I never thought that. I never really had anything critical to say about Canelo. I felt like he was making the fights when they were needed to be made, and he go out and perform. I never had an issue with Canelo. But with this situation, I feel like he's, moving a little suspect, You got some good fights there for you to choose from, and you're choosing the least resistant. I mean, that's the PBC way, but they going against the grain now, I don't know, bro. Time will tell all, but it's looking real spicy. And right now, Rick Glazer might need some apologies from some people calling him a liar and all that, because there's still some things to be said and things to be seen. But man, right now, it ain't looking too good. It's looking kind of rough.
He called this one.
I don't know. I think
he called this on Twitter. He called this on Twitter. He was like, man, the PBC have to come up with $35 million to put in Canelo's escrow, you know what I mean, for his next fight. But Canelo wants to fight Jamal Charlo, and that's a financial bloodbath for the PBC. There's no way they're going to put money up for that fight. They want him to fight David Benavidez. I'm hearing that Al Heyman wants him to fight David Benavidez, but Canelo don't want to fight David Benavidez. So they're like, okay. Well, they're willing to pay you $35 to fight Jaime Munguia because that's Mexico versus Mexico. Jaime Munguia has a following, Canelo has a following, and that's going to be a cross-promotional fight. I don't know who the lead promoter would be in that. So, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. I mean, it is what it is. Now, if it turns out to be that, we'll see. But, so far, man, that shit look like he betting 1,000, bro, to be fair.
Yeah, he played business-wise. He's playing PBC to the fullest because they should have never put Charlo on the table in the first place, right? But competitive-wise, I think it's kind of weak. But some people will probably say, "Oh, you just hate Canelo. You mad?" I'm not mad, nor am I hating. I just call it for what I see, what may be, because none of this is 100%. This is only confirmed rumors, confirmed reports, right? So
sources say this and that. I mean, it ain't been confirmed. It's just sources say. But we know confirmation is going to be when there's an official announcement. If Canelo officially fights Jaime Munguia next, then that means Rick Glazer was 1,000% right. And those guys, those guys are not going to admit he's right because they don't like him. But he was 1,000% right on that. So.
Yep, like I said before, I said before, man, I don't know. But hey, man, keep rocking and rolling, keep pushing, man. I'm glad you had Abdullah on, man. Even though I did see that he was, getting coached with his dad, but that guy's a phenomenal talent. I think he has a bright future. I look forward to watching him continue to grow, and keep doing what you're doing, brother.
All right,
Appreciate
salute, man. Shout out to Unbiased. Salute, fam. Hey, shout out to L. Harvey. He said, man, there's no telling what Canelo finna do. Man, hey, L, remember I told y'all what I said? I said, man, I've been hearing, boy, that Benavidez, his ass out of gas. Like, I dropped the video. Check this out. I dropped the video today breaking this down. Like, again, it was a short. It was a short. I put it on Instagram. It was a short, and this short is pretty much, hold on. I dropped the short today. Hold on. I'll let y'all see the short. Let me finish this phone call. I'll let y'all see the short. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Drew.
Drew, talk to me.
What's up, Coach? Good shit with Abdullah on there, Coach. You doing your thing. I'm loving the meltdown on Twitter, Coach. Everybody going crazy. Your sources, my sources, plus Rick, what I've been hearing, everybody's right. PBC gave Canelo Charlo as agreement, and now he's holding them to that agreement. And now they mad.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, because Charlo was supposed to have been in the first fight. That was the first fight on the PBC.
Yeah, game. Exactly. So that's still part of that agreement. They didn't renege on that agreement, and Canelo's like, nah, give me that. That's what it is. That's easy, $35 million for him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I forgot about that. I forgot that was the agreement.
And remember, Coach, that was the agreement. And then that people are missing what Eddie Reynoso said in his interview. I know it was in Spanish, Coach, but I know you know what he was saying. He's saying everything changed when all these networks got involved, all these hands in his pocket. So it's different now. It's not nothing about competitiveness. It's about what's going on. Nobody's heard from Al Heyman since December. Louis DeCubas and Tom Brown are running the show right now. Even Jamal Charlo said, I haven't talked to Al since my last fight.
What about Canelo? I'm pretty sure Canelo was talked to Al Heyman, right? Canelo and Eddie Reynoso?
I've heard nobody talk to him, Coach. Nobody.
Well, I might need to call him myself. I might need to call him.
But here's the thing, Coach. Like, if you're Canelo, okay, you don't want to give me that $35 million, I'm going to walk. I'd rather go fight Jaime on the zone without you guys, because that's one less hand in the pocket. They're playing high-level chess, Coach. High-level chess. It's not nothing about competitiveness. And like you dropped the video and you did your live yesterday, David Benavidez is going along to get along. So is Samson Lemkowitz, because they know the dates are diminishing and they need to be able to do cards somewhere else and get into good graces. So they're going along, Coach. They don't want to push the mandatory, right? They're not forcing the issue. They're not going to the WBC saying we're going to sue you like Dillian White did.
Yeah, but I thought about it. I thought about it. Even if let's say David Benavidez was to go down that path, he's still not going to get the Canelo fight because it took Dillian White years to finally get a shot at the title. So, I think they're looking at that as well. It's not like we're going to sue Canelo and then we're going to have a fight with him in September. If they not sue Canelo, if they sue the WBC to uphold their mandatory status or whatever it may be that it hasn't been certified yet or whatever word salad they want to use, it's going to take years. We saw what happened to Dillian White, so, I mean...
Yeah, it took Dillian White like a year and a half after the lawsuit was filed to get the fight final.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're all, like you said, Coach, they're all in cahoots. They're all in cahoots, and we just got to deal with if you don't like the fight, don't support it. I know he's not going to fight Charlo. He's just holding him to that agreement. It's like, come on, Coach, if they guaranteed you $35 million to just wipe your ass, and now they're like, nah, we need you to do this instead. Like, nah, you're the signed agreement. Honor it. If you don't want to honor it, I'll walk.
So, for what Michael Benson is saying on Twitter, he said Al Haymon's PBC are reportedly ready to pay Canelo Alvarez his guaranteed purse, said to be around $35 million for a fight versus Jaime Munguia. So they're willing to do that.
Not even Benavidez
on May the 4th, but not if he insists on Jamal Charlo. Now, I'm hearing that they mentioned David Benavidez, but Canelo is adamant about not fighting him. So that's what I've been hearing. I'm like, Canelo, like, no, I ain't fighting that dude. So, he picks and chooses who he wants to fight from what I've been hearing. So I'm hearing that Canelo don't want to fight him because David Benavidez is too much of a high risk fight. So that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, and I can only go off with, I haven't heard that from Eddie Reynoso's mouth. Mm-hmm. He's the last one. He's the manager, so he would say more. But then Sampson also said, like, we're not going to fight him this year. So it's obvious that they're not going to get the fight this year with him.
Yeah, they're not going to
So
get.
David need to just move on. Yeah, David need to move on. Go beat Mabillia up. Go beat Morrell. We're going to get Canelo and Munguia in May, but Canelo's going to leave. The deadline's up next week, and I can't wait till you have Rick Glazer on because Rick was right and everybody. Oh man, I love it, Coach. They melt down like it's Errol Spence losing to Crawford. It's coming. I can't wait. I just root for the chaos, Coach. I love the chaos. But you have a good day, Coach. Hell of an interview, Coach. Keep doing your thing, and got shooters.
All right, salute. Shout out to Drew. Hey, man. It is what it is, bro. I'm just telling y'all. I'm gonna have Rick Glazer on Friday. I'm telling y'all what I've been in. I'm like, look, he like, man, that Benavidez, nope, he ain't part of nothing. Cause you can say okay, we're not gonna pay you $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo because we're not gonna make any money on that. So why not pay you $35 million to fight David Benavidez? That's an in-house fight. Y'all don't find that strange? Like, so that tells you everything, right? Like, why would Al Haymon say, look, we'll pay you around $35 million to fight Jaime Munguia, to fight a non-PBC fighter, instead of fighting Jamal Charlo because they know that's going to be a bloodbath. So you mean to tell me they ain't say, hey, look, why not make the in-house fight with David Benavidez? That tell you what you need to know right there. Canelo don't want to fight that dude, and I get it. That's a tougher fight. I get it. That's a tougher fight. I get it. I understand. I get it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block 2 times. Talk to me.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love everything that's coming out right now. Rick Glazer's on top. He's coming out with truth, 1,000%. Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. I mean, you can't deny it. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. And people can hate as much as they want. See, Coach, this is what I'm saying. They say Tank Davis is the face of boxing. But guess what? He wanted money, and PBC didn't want to give him the money. He put it on Twitter. He said they're messing with my money, or they're messing. Al Haymon messing. I'm gonna go to another network. Disgruntled little man. Yeah. Back in December, he was talking shit on Twitter.
Tank ain't going nowhere because he don't want to get the backlash from the Wakandas and the Shea Brothers. He don't want to get that backlash. He has to stick with the code, stay down with the brother man no matter what. Tank ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
He got to sit down and shut up. That's what he got to do. He ain't nobody. I'm telling you right now.
Who, Tank ain't nobody?
Another fighter.
Why you say that? Why you say he ain't nobody?
Hold on now. Hold on, Coach. What I'm saying, my bad, Coach. It came out the wrong way. He is somebody for himself. And it's public. He is Tank Davis. But Canelo Alvarez is it's a different definitions of who you are. Canelo Alvarez is going to be a guaranteed $35 billion plus pay-per-view. And he can fight Munguia. And I'm telling you right now, Coach, it is an attractive fight. It is a great fight for the Mexican culture.
Yeah.
We need it. We must have it. I don't care what they say about Benavidez. That's telling you right now, Coach, that Benavidez for the PBC don't mean nothing either, to a certain degree. He ain't that man. He ain't him. So Canelo Alvarez is showing his power. He's showing that he got leverage, and PBC will make amounts of money with Canelo Alvarez. They're guaranteeing him $35 million plus pay-per-view event money, and they're going to have to mix in with the zone just for that fight and Golden Boy. That tells you the leverage that Canelo Alvarez has. PBC right now has no leverage, and Tank Davis could just sit down on the bench and wait for his turn because he's not going to get a guarantee.
But they got Floyd though. Floyd is all the leverage that they need. We saw him on the I forgot the name of the podcast he was on, but we saw him on the podcast. He did an interview yesterday. You know, he's making $300 million a month. You know, he has investments in skyscrapers, and you know, he made $4 million just by Manny Pacquiao mentioning his name. So you know, they have the leverage. Floyd says he's still the face of boxing, so they still do have money made over there. That's all the leverage you need, right?
Well, let's be honest, Coach. You're a smart man, and I know when you know when to stop doing business with somebody, because you know at the end of the day it ain't doing no business. So we know that Floyd could talk a lot, and he could say what he's done in the past. Just like Ellaby says, we've made stars, but where are we today? 2024. It ain't Floyd Mayweather's show no more. It ain't Ellaby as a promoter anymore. Time always tells in boxing who are the great ones and who are not. Floyd had his time. Ellaby had his time. It's time for the next one. Right now,
why you bringing up Ellaby though? What? Time for what? Ellaby wasn't no fighter.
Well, no. But you know, Ellaby pronounced himself as a promoter, Coach. You know, he was out there showing off. We are the only ones that make, you know, money, and we're the ones running the boxing. Coach, you know this. We know this. Because we come with facts. When you come with hate, you got to come with facts. Coach, right now, I'm going to let it go. I got 30 seconds left. I'm letting you know right now. I love the fight. I want it. Munguia, all Mexico. Benavides that we're doing Guatemala, get the hell out of here. D-Block, D-Pen,
D-Block.
Stand up.
Hey, man, shout out to D-Block, man.
Call from
Facts. D-Block, you filibuster me. Facts. Hey, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Hey, shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Salute, Phil.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on with you?
So, Canelo team over there leaking information, huh? That's what it looked like, you know, but I already knew PBC didn't have no money. They can't even pay for commercials. So they damn sure can't pay for no Canelo fight right now. But I think Canelo team leaked that. You know what I'm saying? And this was the best thing that could have happened to the zone. You know, once Showtime shut that water off, now y'all got to figure it out. And they don't want to put their own money up. And this information not coming from Al because he don't talk to nobody. So Canelo's team leaked that. And I think Canelo going to end up fighting Munguia and Berlanga.
Hey, you know what? Rick Glazer been saying this shit since December. And then when Canelo made his announcements in Mexico on the Mexican TV station, you know, a lot of guys came out, Rick Glazer was a liar, this and that, this dude, this and that. Like, everybody came after him. All the pro PBC guys and guys who hate Rick Glazer. And again, I'm not a Rick Glazer apologist. Like, some hate is justified against Rick Glazer. But I don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I give anybody credit. If they speaking some real shit, they speak some real shit. Michael Benson them is saying now some of the same shit. They coming around. Yeah, man, him and PBC reportedly is ready to pay Canelo his guaranteed purse. Now I want to know where Michael Benson got that from. He said according to ESPN Max. So ESPN Max, where did ESPN Max get it from? So
he got it from Canelo team.
You're right.
He got it from Canelo's team. I think they leaked that.
They might have leaked it. Maybe they might have did leaked it. But one thing that I've been hearing is one thing that my source, and again, my source is Big Booty Judy's cousin, man, sister on Tyrone's uncle's side, baby daddy's nephew, auntie. You get what I'm saying? You know, that's my source, and my source telling me that, look, they gave Canelo two options. They like, look, we can't give you $35 million for Jamal Charlo because Jamal Charlo, we just saw a video of Jamal Charlo, dog. That man can't whoop hippity right now. So he can't whoop hippity right now. And Canelo, and now it's something that Drew said that I didn't think about. If he had a contract in place already to fight Jamal Charlo, then all Canelo is trying to do is make PBC honor the contract, the agreement that they had. If you agree that you're going to pay me $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo, but then Jamal Charlo say, hey, man, look here, man, I ain't feeling right. I ain't really ready for Canelo. I'm going to pass it on to my brother. So Canelo like, okay, this is not a part of the agreement, but I'll go ahead and take the little brother in and as a placeholder. But on the second fight, I want this guy that I was contracted to fight. So he beat the little brother up. The little brother run. Jamal Charlo run. And then now, second fight, he like, look here, man, what's happening? The contract say I supposed to fight Jamal Charlo for $35 million. Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather, like, look here, like I said before, this fight is not going to happen. We're going to lose money. It's going to be an economic bloodbath. Canelo like, look, that ain't my problem. We had an agreement. So if Canelo's trying to make them stick to the agreement, I got it. Al and Floyd is now saying, "Hey man, look man, we'll give you $35 million to do a fight with Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia is not a PBC fighter. Jaime Munguia fights on DAZN, and he's a Golden Boy fighter. So for Al to be willing to do that, that tells me that they presented David Benavidez to him, and he said no, he's not fighting David Benavidez. That's what that tells me. What say you?
I don't think they offered him David because I think up front they probably already knew that them dudes wasn't gonna fight each other. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just they don't got the money.
How do they know that?
And Charlo, because David was already signed for 3 fights.
Okay, but
before Canelo even got there, I think they already knew they wasn't gonna put David in there with him.
So are you saying that Canelo? Are you saying that Canelo wanted that fight, but they didn't want that? Is that what you're saying? You saying Canelo wanted the fight?
No, I don't think Canelo wanted it either. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is he was already signed for 3 fights, and they probably knew up front that Canelo wasn't fighting that dude. So it's like it's no secret.
It's no secret.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Now, yeah. So I don't think it was ever a consideration of him fighting David, which is why Jose Sr. ain't really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they already know what's going on. And then on top of that, I think it was supposed to be Charlo, and Charlo just put the nail in the coffin with that drunk video. We really can't do it now. You need to be in rehab. You fighting addiction. You fighting alcoholism. So you're not winning that battle. So you're not gonna win in no ring, and we're not gonna lose a gang of money on this fight. So they don't have no choice, but at the same time, they kind of messed up by waiting because, in negotiations, when people see you in a weak moment, they're not going to give you nothing that's going to favor you. And I don't think Golden Boy or DAZN is going to be like, yeah, let's make the fight. You know what I'm saying? They're going to probably tell Al, like, hey, we just going to rent this dude from you, or we going to give you a certain amount just to let Canelo walk away, or Canelo going to do them like he did Golden Boy, and he's going to file a breach of contract, and he's going to walk away and just make the fights on his own. Like, but I think PBC done with for Canelo. I think that's it.
All right. I'm going to shout out to Curtis from Long Beach, man. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling the show. This is what I don't understand. What I don't understand is how, let's say, I'm hearing the PBC having these money issues. How are they having money issues when the owner of the PBC, one of the owners of the PBC, is making $300 million a month, Floyd Money Mayweather. He's doing interviews bragging about how much money he have. So $35 million is nothing to Floyd. Like, how are they having money issues when you have one of the richest fighters that's ever boxed before on your team? He got all this money, skyscrapers, $300 million a month, niggas bowing down on their knees, praying to him, private jets, like you seen all the bragging he spoke about on that interview. So how they don't have the money? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Coach, $300 million don't go as far as it used to, man. It's a recession.
Man,
yeah, Coach. I hadn't heard about this whole PBC wanting Canelo to fight Munguia. What I was thinking about is, you remember how Canelo walked away from the zone $360 million 11-fight deal?
Mm.
I'm thinking maybe Canelo's trying to find a loophole to get out of this one, since he's seeing, you know, Sheikh Turkey or Turkey a la Sheikh breaking a bank out there in Saudi Arabia, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Thinking, well, shit, I'm over here about to fight for $35 million guaranteed when I could easily get 50 from them cats, and maybe he spot a loophole. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, Charlo's over there doing all this drunk shit because, you know, he realizes, damn, I wasted the one opportunity I had to fight this fool, you know, and set myself up financially. So, you know, he probably, you know, fell off the wagon or whatever. And maybe that's what's happening, because, you know, I'm sure if, you know, he makes that fight with Benavidez in the Middle East, or even the fight with Crawford, he could get way more out in the Middle East than he could ever in the States. And maybe he's just forcing his hand, trying to hold, you know, PBC and Al Heyman to the letter of the law and being like, look, you ain't, you know, fulfilling your part of the deal. So maybe I'm going to walk and go do whatever the hell I want. You know what I mean? I'm just speculating because just like everybody else, you know, we in the dark. We don't even know what's really going on behind the scene. But to me, that's one possibility.
Well, I mean, we'll see how it work out. According to what Michael Benson is saying, it seems like he's kind of like realizing the tea leaves, and from what he's hearing from ESPN, what's going on. Rick Glazer said Rick Glazer said this shit back in December. He's been saying it all the way up to this point, and I think the only thing that they're not saying is David Benavidez, Canelo just flat out don't want to fight that dude, and like everything I'm hearing, he don't want to fight the guy. Period. So for whatever the reason may be, he ain't Mexican, or he's not the Mexican monster, or his dad talks shit, whatever the reason may be, he's choosing, no, I don't want that guy. So for the PBC to say, hey, we're willing to pay you the $35 million, you know, to fight Jaime Munguia, someone that's on another platform and another promotional company, that tells me everything I need to know as it relates to that, if this is true. So, shout out to Mark from Oakland. Salute, fam. Anyway, hold on. I want to see. Listen, I dropped the short on this, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I dropped the short on this today, man. And I told y'all yesterday what's going on. This is reality of the situation. It is what it is. Again, I'm not emotionally invested in it. You know, I'm just telling y'all right now. what it is. Hold on. I got another call calling in. I'm gonna have Rick on Friday. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
How you doing, Coach? Coach, this is how I see it. Canelo and Eddie Reynoso know that's a tough fight. All right? Listen, Canelo wants top dollars for high risk, low reward fight. Okay?
Right.
For me, he's ducking. He's scared like a motherfucker to fight David. All right? But I don't blame him. You know, he knows, they know Benavidez is bringing that heat. You know what I'm saying? He's young, he's strong, he's hungry. So Canelo wants his guaranteed money like any other fighter. I understand that. Right. You know, Canelo's on his way out. He's in the business of making money, you know, and let me tell you, if he's going to take an L, he wants his $35 million guaranteed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it may not work out with Charlo. We all know they're not going to pay him that, but David is the guy that we all want to see. Right? So if he doesn't get paid, he's not taking that risk, man. He would rather fight Jaime Munguia or Berlanga, anybody else. Because again, David out there, David is the toughest out. Yeah, so he knows that. We know that. Yeah, he is, man.
No, that's a tough out. Yeah,
the kid is. Yeah, and the thing with David for me is that he's hungry, and he's been waiting for this opportunity for years. So again, I still got Canelo. You know, but again, Coach, that's a tough fight, man. So that's my call, my brother. I'm heading back to work. Peace.
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, if you ask me who I want to fight, let's say hog head cheese or pork chop Willie. Okay, hog head cheese. It's gonna be hog head cheese is a hard fight. Like I'm gonna have to earn my money. That's gonna be a fighting hog head cheese. But pork chop Willie, shit. Listen, I can knock out pork chop Willie in 2-3 rounds for the same 35 million. So you trying to tell me I can't fight pork chop? Well, did we have pork chop on contract last year? Yeah, man, but pork chop mine ain't right. Look, Canelo, like that ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. Hey, listen, if it was me, I would take 35 million to fight an easier fight than to fight a harder fight. I'm just being honest with you.
True.
Now it's ducking. He is ducking. Now that is ducking. You say, cause you can say it how you want to say it, but if he's trying to say, look, I'm gonna make y'all honor this contract. We have a contract. It is what it is. This what it's gonna be. Okay, well, Jaime Munguia, was he a part of the contract? I'm pretty sure the 3-fight deal that Canelo signed with the PBC, Jaime Munguia was not a part of that contract. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a part of that contract. Because if it's going to be a 3-fight deal, it's going to be a 3-fight deal with all PBC fighters. We know this. You get what I'm saying? We know this. So that means whatever the second option was outside of Jamal Charlo, that was a no-go. Nah, we ain't doing that. Okay, man, well, I tell you what. Let's try the Jaime Munguia thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is what Michael Benson is saying over here, and so it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what's up. I want to show y'all this. Though. Hold on. I want to show y'all this. Canelo is one of the few fighters that I say that garners the most attention in North America. Why? Because he is the face of boxing. He makes the most money than any fighter in North America. He has commercial endorsements, corporate sponsorships, but most of all, he has the power.
True.
What power are you talking about, Coach? He has the power to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And the powers that be in the sport of boxing are bowing down to him. As a matter of fact, the powers that be have made a conscious decision to back up Canelo in his quest to pick and choose whomever he wants to fight.
True.
Canelo is one of the few fighters. That's it. That's now that was from yesterday's show. Remember we did the show yesterday? That was a short that was made by SP Got Beats. I took his short and then I added some more stuff to it myself. But yeah, man. But yeah, I mean that's what's going on. So he's in a position to do that. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna always throw in their face, what do you mean you don't have the money? You got a CEO, one of the bosses of the PBC, that all he does is brag about how much money he got. How in the hell a dude that's making $300 million a month don't have doggone $30 million or $35 million to pay Canelo? Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, that's like what, 10%? Like the $300 million a month you're making? Cause see, I'ma always throw that in their face. See, that's the type of dude I am. I'm not gonna let you get away with no. You said on multiple interviews that you and Al are one. You said that Mayweather Promotions and the PBC are like one big happy family. You said, Mr. Floyd Mayweather, that if you're signed to Al Heyman, you're signed to me. You said, Floyd Mayweather, that there is not a fight that happens or is permitted to happen on the PBC unless I know about it first. You said that Crawford and Spence fight won't happen until I say so. Even though it happened and you ain't say so, but that's neither here nor there. So since you the almighty end all be all, and you brag about you got $20 million watches and stuff like that, explain to me why your company is having trouble guaranteeing Canelo $35 million. I'm just asking a question. I'm asking a question. Like, if I was able to interview, shout out to Miss Parker. She said she got to go. Take care, Miss Parker. If I was able to interview Floyd Mayweather, I would be asking those type of questions. I'm not gonna ask fight hype type questions. I'm not gonna ask Ellie setback type questions. I'm not gonna ask these other podcasts that Floyd Mayweather go on and interview. I'm not going to ask those softball questions praising Floyd just being happy to breathe the same air as him. No, I'm going to ask that. I'm going to ask the tough question. That's the question I'm going to ask.
True, true, true.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. That's the question I'm going to ask. And, he say leverage other people's money. That's the business model. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear all that shit. All that shit sound good. Leverage other people's money. That's the business model. No, that's not going to fly with me. The reason why it's not going to fly with me is because we also heard that the PBC has been doing astronomical numbers at the box office, according to Booger Ray Leonard, astronomical numbers. And they have, we've been making, breaking live gate records, and we making all of this money, and we doing A, B, C, and D. So you don't build up so much wealth and money over the years. How is $35 million going to hurt you? Aren't you going to recoup that back? Nah, that shit. Nah, see, like that sounds like a Floyd Mayweather answer. We leverage other people's money. No, you're not going to get away with that with me. See, that ain't gonna fly with Coach. If you are so profitable and you're making so much money, then it's a guarantee that, hey, we just go ahead and get Canelo, because Canelo the face of boxing, the cash cow. We just put this money in there, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and we gonna get everything back tenfold. Because we know what we're doing over here. Didn't Booger Ray Leonard say, we know what we're doing over here? We got everything mapped down to a science. Isn't that what Booger Ray Leonard say? So you're trying to tell me the man who got skyscrapers in Dubai, skyscrapers in New York, $300 million a month, $3.6 billion a year, $20 million watches, $35 million is going to hurt your pockets?
True, true, true.
Do you get what I'm saying? Either you're lying about the success that you've been having. Either you're lying about you're making $300 million a month and you got $20 million watches and you owning skyscrapers around the world and you bragging about all this money you spend each year and how much money you make gambling. Either you're lying about that. Dragon Lad said, did the Mason interview happen already? Yeah, it happened. You missed it. If you're lying about that, or you're telling the truth. Something in the Kool-Aid ain't right. There's a lie in it somewhere. There's a lie in it somewhere. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Pooh Deliver. What you say, fam? He say just name one to fight Floyd would be given as a loss. Oh, y'all talking about that. Shout out to Sheila. She say, Coach, Canelo was taking the easy route. What about Legacy? What about Benavidez? He's biracial. Canelo said he don't fight Mexicans. Can he make that exception? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but according to what Drew is saying, if they have I do see the other side too. If you have a contract, you have a contract with Coach Malachi, and I say, Sheila, I got a 3-fight deal for you. You're going to fight Hippity first, you're going to fight Cookie next, and then you're going to fight Hog Head Cheese last. We got Pork Chop Willie, but we know you don't want to fight Pork Chop Willie. Don't worry about that. So, Hippity pulls out of the fight because Hippity says, I'm not feeling well. So Hippity gives the fight to Cookie, which is his brother. Canelo says, you know what? Okay, I'll make an exception for y'all. I'll fight him. So it looks like they had 2 Charlos or whatever. I don't know. I'll fight him. Now, after he beats Cookie, Canelo was like, okay, we still got this contract to fight Hippity. Floyd Mayweather is saying, look, like I said before, Hippity, we're going to lose a lot of money fighting Hippity. We want you to fight Chico Stick over here. I ain't fighting Chico Stick. Chico Stick is big, tall, young. It's a hard fight. I'm not fighting Chico Stick. I want to fight the person who you said I was going to fight on this contract. So Canelo is standing on business when it comes to you have to honor the contract. But apparently he didn't have any problems not honoring the contract when he fought Jermell Charlo. So if Jermell Charlo was a part of that 3-fight package, I don't know. So they're like, look, man, we're going to lose money on this. So that ain't going to happen. We can't even sell that fight. And I've been asking y'all, how do you sell a Canelo Jermall Charlo fight? Remember this the lie we had yesterday? I said, how do you sell that fight? This guy calling Aiden Ross begging for money. Begging for money sound inebriated. How do you sell that fight? You can't sell that fight to the public. Now, Canelo fans want that fight. Yeah, man, get Jermall Charlo. That's going to be easy. But if you Canelo, Carl, hold on. It's like, look, we had a contract to fight this guy. I still want to fight this guy for those $35 million. Is it an easier fight? Absolutely, it's an easier fight. What fighter is not willing to fight an easier fight? Someone who you was already contracted to fight for $35 million did take a tougher fight and fight David Benavidez. David Benavidez is not going to be an easy out. And regardless of what a Canelo fan says, you can say he's not Mexican. You can say he don't really want whatever you say. The reason why David Benavidez makes you nervous for whatever reason may be. These are the facts. So, but I understand if Canelo don't want to fight the guy and he'd rather fight Jermall Charlo, I do get that because Jermall Charlo is an easier fight. But if that's the contract, Canelo is doing the right thing, by saying, look, I want to fight who we had contracted to fight. I'm pretty sure Jaime Munguia was not a part of that 3-fight deal. I'm pretty sure of that. But we'll see. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Yeah, what's up, Coach? It's Dad from Florida.
Dad from Florida, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I agree with you 100%. Munguia is not even part. He's not even part of QC. That's what I'm gonna call you about. I'm like, I like to say you better not fighting Charlo, but I don't know how Munguia got to fight. He with the zone, and that's crazy though. But like, you feel me? Cause he banned off fighting Charlo. That's all I'm saying. Why? How Munguia got a shot? Munguia ain't even fought nobody. Like, that's crazy. He beat up John Ryder that Canelo already beat. I know Canelo didn't knock him out though. You feel me? But he already beat up or washed up John Ryder. Like, he ain't haven't done nothing. Like, Benavidez did all the hard work, doing the heavy lifting. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach, man, that's crazy. But all right, Coach, that's just my call.
Man, shout out to Derek from Florida. Salute, fam. Shit. I'm like, man, like, again, bro, again. Like, and this is why I would never get an interview with any of those guys over there. Because I'm going to ask the tough questions. I'm going to ask the main question, money. Since everybody's infatuated with money, I'm like, okay, you have one of the, I saw Floyd bragging about how much money he made. He said he is the PBC. He's the boss of the PBC. If you're working with Al, you're working with me. So I'm going to put the onus on Floyd Mayweather. See, that's what I'm doing. Ain't nobody doing this what I'm doing. No. He says he got A, B, C, and D. He's the boss. So that means when a PBC fighter fights, it's because of Floyd and him and I working together. So no, he has the money. They don't make this astronomical amounts of money and it just stockpiled up somewhere. So where's the money? How you broke? Somebody lying. There's a lie in it. And they would never interview with me because they know I'm going to flesh it out. Nah, something ain't right about this, fam. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Mike from Detroit. What's happening, brother?
Mike from Detroit. Talk to me, fam.
No, I'm just agreeing with you on the Canelo thing, man. That's all. You know how they are. All the fights we all lined up for money. Period. Mayweather, it go all the way back from back in the day, but everybody trying to do the same thing as far as matchmaking and lining their future with the right price and the right face.
So what is you got the feedback playing in the background. But so what is it that you disagree with?
I disagree with how Canelo don't want to fight Benavidez like you just said.
Mm.
He's trying to lay out and try to fight Charlo or try to fight McGear. In actuality, he talked to my if you just really want to fight somebody, you should fight Crawford. He talked about going up different weight classes, and it ain't gonna be a benefit if he lose or he'd look a certain type of weight. In actuality, he started in 147, if I'm mistaken, and went up to 168, where he's fighting at right now. He went up a couple weight classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I feel like Crawford is, shooting at greatness like he did. He shot at greatness by trying to fight. What's the guy's name? Bivol or Bivol? Who he lost to?
Bivol.
Bivol, yeah, that's 168, and he fought Mayweather at what? 147?
150 something. But what does Crawford have to do with Canelo next fight with Jamal Charlo? Canelo has a contract, and apparently he's trying to make the PBC stick to the contract according to what Drew is saying, and to fight Jamal Charlo. So he's trying to. If you have a contract to fight somebody, I see it for both ways. Is Canelo wrong for trying to enforce that contract? Because you have you got a piece of paper with a guy's name on it saying that you guys are going to fight each other.
I mean, but he fought his younger brother though. His younger brother his younger brother came in, was supposed to be the substitute for that, because he came in with the mental health thing and such on and such on. Mm. So he put his younger brother and gave his younger brother the opportunity.
Oh, so I see what you're saying. So that should have satisfied that part of the contract. What you're saying?
Yes, most definitely it should have. It most definitely should have. He shouldn't have the opportunity to fight both of the brothers. Mm. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like that's easy. That's an easy way out. That's a definitely easy way out. You know what I mean? Give Benavidez and the people what they want to see. If not, give Benavidez, give somebody else another opportunity. Mm. With the Terrence Crawford, I'm not going to be biased, but I feel like him and Terrence Crawford should get the square circle.
Yeah, man. I don't know what Floyd Mayweather and Al presented to him. Apparently he had a contract signed, and to back up that, Jamal Charlo did say that. Like, I remember after he fought Jose Benavidez Jr., he said that, I supposed to be. I was one of the fighters who was supposed to fight Canelo, but I gave it to my brother. Hopefully, I can still. I remember that. Hopefully, I can still get that. Hopefully, I can still get that. Yeah, hopefully, I can still get that fight. That's what he said. That's what he said after the Jose Benavidez fight. He said, hopefully, he can still get that fight. So maybe Canelo, again, if I'm Canelo, I want to fight Jamal. I definitely want to fight Jamal Charlo. Wait a minute, you got a substance abuse problem. You on psychotropic medication. You're not in your right mind. Yeah, I definitely want to fight you. $35 million. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it adds up. If you're looking at it from a business point of view, most definitely it adds up. Yeah. It's easy 35 mil. He's definitely taking less than 35 mil. As far as the B side, so it's the promotion is already there. His fans, Canelo's fan, gonna be wherever he wants them to be. So he already know that part is already covered.
Do you feel before I let you go, Mike? Do you feel, according to what Michael Benson is saying, that the PBC, it said Al Heyman's PBC reportedly ready to pay Canelo his $35 million guaranteed purse for a fight with Jaime Munguia, which is a cross-promotional and cross-network fight. But if he insists on fighting Jamal Charlo, they will not pay him $35 million because they know that it won't sell. He said it's claimed PBC believes the fight with Canelo versus Munguia would sell better. So if they feel that Canelo versus Munguia would sell better, I have two questions. Why we didn't hear nothing about them offering him David Benavidez? So there's a reason why they did or maybe didn't. We're not hearing about it. That's one. And two, if they feel that Canelo fighting Jaime Munguia is a better sell, then that means that they feel that Canelo fighting Jamal Charlo is the opposite of a better sell, that it'll do terrible because Jamal Charlo is not a draw, and even with Canelo's drawing power, ain't nobody gonna want to, they're not gonna make the type of money that they want to get back, because Jamal Charlo gonna want to get paid something, Canelo want to guarantee, and plus he's getting back in, and I don't know, man. I don't know. So do you think they're right for doing that, or what?
Yeah, no, to be on the real shit, just on the real. No, I don't think they wrong for doing it. And I agree with both what you just said. That's exactly what they doing. Charlo don't have the drawing power to bring it, no matter who they putting in front of him, because he washed up. no matter what. And everybody looking at you no more because of all the things that's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Now they cross promotion with Hearns and Dezan and Mangia.
That'll be De La Hoya. That's Oscar De La Hoya. Because he's with
that's okay. That's the same. I mean, it's the same. Damn the same. Because they were broadcast on Design, weren't it?
Mm. Yeah. They
broadcast.
They with the zone. They with the zone.
Yeah, they were the zone. So they always he's trying to play he's trying to play his cards like he's supposed to play them. Yeah. He's trying to play his cards like he's supposed to play them, which is tight. That's why he ain't really let nobody know who he's gonna fight yet. He said he was gonna fight a couple people. He said he wanted to honor his contract, which is supposed to be put in front of him with Al Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
I got other calls, but he's holding him to the contract. If he's holding to the contract, I get it. I get it. I understand that.
Yeah,
I get it. Well, shout out to Mike from Detroit. Salute, fam.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, I get it. If he's holding him to the contract, if Canelo has a piece of paper, shout out to D-Style dropping that $2 super chat. Salute, fam. If Canelo has a piece of paper that he signed. They say Canelo signed a 3-fight deal. If he signed a 3-fight deal, and one of the name fighters that's supposed to have been on there is Jamal Charlo, he's exercising his right to fight the name that's on the contract. So I mean, I get it. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Marco from LA.
Marco from LA. You the last call. Talk to me.
Yeah, to me, I want to start off by saying that I'm a Canelo fan. So I'm going to give you my unbiased opinion to the whole thing. Like you said, I think it's definitely, I think Canelo is definitely dunking the smoke with Benavidez. And he, and is solely a business decision where he, like you said, if you're paying $35 million to fight Pork Chop Willie, then you're going to take that easy $35 million. But at the same time, it's not what he's been saying to the people, where he says that he's been prioritizing legacy and trying to become the greatest Mexican boxer of all time. So it's kind of disappointing if he really is trying to get that fight with Charlo, especially seeing that Charlo is in that state of condition. And but I think I called the show a couple days ago. And I think the theory behind me, and it's all speculation. I know we don't like to play Imagination Land. We don't like to play 2K around here. But I do think that he's really eyeing Bivol, because Bivol is with the PBC, and I think he's waiting on what happens with Bivol versus Beterbiev. And I think if Bivol loses, and he loses to Beterbiev, I think that's when he'll fight Benavidez. And I remember he always talks about fighting, wanting to get that rematch with Bivol. And I think his goal has always been to become undisputed in 2 weight classes. So I definitely see that that's what he's aiming for. And I think that's why he had an interview a couple months ago where he talks about it, where he says he wants to fight Benavidez, he just doesn't know this year. And I think it's because of that. And I think the fight for sure happens, but it'll be pretty disappointing if he fights if he's trying to fight Charlo for this next fight. He has no more fighters to fight. I just don't know who he will fight. If it's not Charlo, then who? And I was thinking Berlunga, but I don't know if he has a fight coming up. And maybe Munguia, but that'd be a weak ass fight too. But yeah, that's what I got to say.
All right, shout out to Marco. Shout out to Marco from LA. Yeah, you was wrong on that. But Dimitri Bivol is not with the PBC. Dimitri Bivol is with, I think he's with Eddie Hearn. He's with Matchroom, and he fights on DAZN. So, yeah, I mean, Eddie, you was wrong on that, fam. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is, man. If he has a contract, you gotta, you're making people honor the contract. So to me, it seems like it's more business as anything. It's a business move. Like, hey, man, look, we got a contract. It says I fight Pork Chop Willie, Hog Head Cheese, and Shawty Big Nuts. And now you're trying to tell me that, hey, man, I fought Pork Chop Willie, but I fought Shawty Big Nuts first, and I still got a contract to fight Pork Chop Willie. But you telling me y'all gonna lose money on Pork Chop Willie? He said, well, you should have thought about that before you offer me the three fight deal for $35 million guaranteed. And this is the crazy part about it, right? There's no fighter over there at the PBC in the history of the PBC that had a guarantee of $35 million. Floyd Mayweather, once he left Top Rank, he became more of a Golden Boy fighter because he fought all the Golden Boy fighters, and Oscar was cutting his checks and stuff like that. So, and he had to deal with the networks as well, and he fight through them. But Floyd wasn't a PBC fighter though. I'm saying the actual PBC. There's Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Tank Davis. Like there's in the history of the PBC, there's never Deontay Wilder. There's none of those fighters got $35 million guaranteed ever for anything. And you got a fighter, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He comes over there, fight a 3-fight deal, and he's getting paid more money guaranteed than any of those guys. So if that's the case, and that tells me that from a business standpoint, Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman, they value Canelo Alvarez's drawing power more so than they do anybody else on their roster. So if you say that, hey, these other guys, PBC fighters, are the face of boxing or whatever the case may be, okay, fine. Then explain to me why those other guys who's supposed to be the face of boxing at the PBC can't get a $35 million guarantee, but a guy who is a non-traditional PBC fighter come over on a 3-fight deal and he gets a 3-fight deal, $35 million guarantee, but you've been there since 1975 and you can't get it.
True.
So that tells you everything you need to know. The hype that you've been hearing about certain guys who's supposed to be doing astronomical numbers and they are faces of this and that, they're going to tell you it's not true. If it was true, they would get paid like they are the face of boxing. They would get $35 million guaranteed. They would get that same deal that Canelo is getting. But the reason why they ain't getting that same deal, because they not the draw.
True.
Those are the facts. Let's give everybody a round of applause. That's it. Those are the facts. I mean, that is what it is. If it is what you say it is, then where the money? If I'm if I'm Tank Davis, you guys are telling me I'm the face of boxing. You guys and Tank is saying I'm the face of boxing. Canelo era is over. So I have one question: why Al Heyman didn't give you a $35 million guaranteed contract? Why their guarantees is $1.5 and $2 million? And $5 million. And you got to get the rest on the back end. Why is this dude with the red hair and freckles from Mexico, why is he walking the door and getting $35 million guaranteed, and nobody in the history of the PBC since they've been in existence from 2015 all the way up to 2024 has ever gotten that? I'm just, me. These are the kind of questions I ask. These are the questions I ask because I'm going to get to the truth of the matter. Either way, you ain't going to bullshit me. I'm going to ask you direct questions, common sense questions. You get what I'm saying? And I'm looking for direct answers. If I come in your office and you telling me I'm the face of boxing, but yet you got a red-headed Mexican with freckles that's coming over here getting $35 million guarantees and stuff like that, why I can't get him a $35 million guarantee? Why is he getting paid more than everybody on this goddamn roster guarantee? Why is that?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination, would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I listen to the language very, very well. You can dance around it all you want. I listen to the language very, very well. If you're telling me 1 + 1 = 2, and 2 + 2 = 4, okay, cool. Then 4 + 4 better equal 8. You can't tell me I'm I'm Black Jack Mulligan. I'm Solomon Grundy. I'm Hulk Hogan. I'm the Hulkster. You can't tell me that I'm bigger than the guy that's getting paid way more money than me. You telling me, and I'm telling everybody that I am the face and I am bigger than the guy that's getting more money than me, but yet I'm getting 3 million, 4 million, 5 million guaranteed, the 1.5 guaranteed, and this guy getting 35 million guaranteed. And I'm doing astronomical numbers at the gate and pay-per-view and all of this stuff. Make it make sense.
True, true, true.
Anyways, let's go ahead and give everybody who gave a super chat. Do I have any cash outs? Let's see. Let's give everybody I gave who gave a super chat a shout out. Shout out to D Style.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Real McCoy.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Stephen X.
Hey, okay.
And shout out to Sabrina Lee.
Hey, okay.
Let's get a super chat as a round of applause. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, fam. Like, you gotta make it make sense to me. Again, you gotta make it make sense to me. Like, these are the type of questions I'm asking. These type of questions I'm asking. And if you giving me word salad, if you right here, hold on now, okay, now, see, let me ask that question. Now, wait a minute now, what it is now? See, you got to understand what the business is, and this and that. I'm going to just sit there and look at you after you try to wrestle with this for 10, 20 minutes, and when you finish, I'm going to say, you finished? I'm going to say, you said all that to say what? And I'm going to take it right back to I'm going to take it right back to the original question. You're not going to be able to come with an answer because now what you got to admit is maybe the guy who you say is the face is not the face. Maybe you don't. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's not what you're saying he is. Maybe you were lying about a lot of stuff, smoke and mirrors. See, I'm gonna flesh it out. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Abdullah Mason, man. I appreciate Abdullah Mason, for coming on the show, doing the interview, man. I really appreciate him. Let's get our brother a round of applause. And before we gotta say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
This dude say, Coach, ask them to show you the names on the contract before talking. No, I mean, I can talk and say what the fuck I want to say. Ask them to show you the names of the contract before talking. No, you sound like one of them. I already know what type of fan you is. No, I'm just asking questions. I can ask questions. If you got a problem with the questions, won't you go ask them? I say what the fuck I want to say. You don't like me talking, nigga, get the fuck off the block. Give 2 fucks about you, dick in the boot ass nigga. Anyways, ask them to show the contract before you talk. Nigga, fuck you. You came over here on my motherfucking show. I talk, say what the fuck I want to say. I'm asking questions. If you don't like it, take your bitch ass back to your mama house. Shout out to Raphael. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Unsubscribe and leave. I don't need you. I will replace you. Trust me. Shout out to Raphael. He said, imagine if Golden Boy decides to play hardball for Munguia negotiations, just like Al like to do to everyone. He say Wakanda will be in shambles. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's another thing. If Canelo say, nah, you know what? You're going to pay me my $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo, according to what Michael Benson is saying. And if you were listening to the show, that's what I've been saying. I say, if these reports are true, but this fuckboy in the chat don't seem to got good listening skills. He probably one of them meat-eating ass Canelo fans. You know what I mean? You can go suck him up if you want to, but I'm calling it the way I see it. If those reports are true, then I get Canelo's position. He's making them honor the contract. I get that. But I got questions as of late to, hey man, if you guys got all this money, then how come we hearing they got money problems and stuff like that? I have quite a few questions that I would love to ask, but I would never get the opportunity to ask that question because those types of guys over there on that side of the fence, one, they don't fuck with Coach Malachi. Two, Coach Malachi has been blackballed from anything PBC, and three, those types of questions are going to require some real answers, and they want the type of people who are going to meet ride them and ask them softball questions and stuff like that to stroke their egos and stuff like that. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? So that's the reality of the situation. Let's give a shout out to everyone who called the show. Shout out to Rod. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila from Cali. Hey, okay. Shout out to Unbiased from Connecticut. Hey, okay. Shout out to Drew from LA. Hey, okay. Shout out to Martin from Oakland. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mike from Detroit. Hey, okay. And shout out to Marco from LA. Hey, okay. Let's get a call, round of applause. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm hard on the fuck boy. I don't give a damn, bro. Like y'all know me. I don't give a damn. I told y'all, you got black boxing fans don't like me, white boxing fans don't like me, Hispanic boxing fans don't like me. Guess what? I don't give a fuck about neither group.
True.
I only fuck with those who fuck with me. If you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. If you don't fuck with me, fuck you. I don't give a damn. I ain't lonely for no conversation, and I got enough friends. I'm trying to get rid of some of the friends I got already. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to Metal Hendrix. Hey, okay. Shout out to Robbie Digital. Hey, okay. Shout out to MK Productions. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ed. Hey, okay. Shout out to Elena. Hey, okay. Shout out to La Jessica. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mo Easy. Hey, okay. Shout out to JC. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila from Cali. Hey, okay. Shout out to Brady 12. Hey, okay. Shout out to The Natural. Hey, okay. Shout out to Metal Hendrix. Hey, okay. Shout out to who else we have? The Inevitable D Block. Hey, okay. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Bronx, stand up, fam. Okay. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to Nelly Content. Hey, okay. Shout out to George Venasio. Hey, okay. Shout out to Lydell. Hey, okay. Al Rogan. Hey, okay. Shout out to Brady 12 again. Hey, okay. Elena. Hey, okay. I told y'all, man, I had situations where I purged a bunch of, literally, I'm going to call it the way I see it, bro. I've been consistent. I call it the way I see it. So, again, I care nothing about these beta male feelings, dog. Like, some of these dudes, man, y'all be eating these fighters up too much. I get it. You love Canelo. You want to eat him up. Go eat him up. I ain't got no problem with that. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But some of you fighters, some of you fans, y'all be meat eating too much, dog. Whether it's Tank Davis, whether it's Canelo, whether it's Crawford, whether it's Spence, whether it's Shakur, whether it's Devin Haney or whatever. We don't get out like that over here. We got commandments. You know what I mean? We ask legitimate questions over here. That's what we're asking, because none of us know we was not there. You know what I mean? But I ain't tolerating no estrogen type shit. I'm not tolerating that. You know what I mean? I don't want you as a subscriber. You can leave and go back to where you came from. We will replace you. We don't need those type of subscribers over here. We don't need none of these hoes over here, the whole ass niggas over here, subscribers. They can leave. Trust me. I love getting rid of their ass.
You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-masculinity movement. Stop worrying about me with no shirt on. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-black masculinity movement. I just came from the beach in St. Croix. I took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors in the ocean of St. Croix. Is that all right with you? Stop worrying about me and no shirt. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. His estrogen levels are a bit too high.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. The weed don't wear off, so I'm finna go smoke me some weed. Anyways, I'm kind of a little tired. Worked out. I did a lot of working out today. Did legs and chest today, so it is what it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Marcos Gutierrez. What'd you say, fam? You say dropping a $2 super chat. He said, real quick, coach, before you go, he said possibilities on T.O. versus Crawford. Man, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you know what? That's a good question. That's a good question, Marcos. But I really don't know, fam. I don't know anything as it relates to that situation. When I spoke to Bomac, only thing he told me, fam, when I was in Vegas, He told me that, hey, man, we got something we working on. Nothing has been confirmed. So to me, it sounds like that they working on something. They just trying to figure it out. I don't even think Team Crawford at this point even know who's the next big money fight for them, what their options are. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know. You know, that's what he told me. So we're just taking a wait and see approach. We'll see. We'll see who Crawford fight next. We'll see who Spence fight next. We'll see who Boots fight next. We'll see who Canelo fight next. Benavidez, whoever. We'll see, man. Like, you know how it is in boxing, bro. You don't know until it's official. So until something is official, fam, I really don't know. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Salute to Doggone Mo Easy. Shout out to Corey Bradley, Crack Stream, JC, G5. Salute. Shout out to Nuke. Shout out to Superman. Elena. Shout out to Jay. What did you say? You say that's what I mean, Coach. I'm Team Truth Box Media. Okay. Well, maybe I misunderstood what you were saying then. Maybe I misunderstood what you were saying. I thought you were trying to check. I thought you were trying to check me on something, fam. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to ask the questions to find out what's going on. We really don't know, but you know, it is what it is. But all right. My bad. If I misunderstood what you said, my bad. I apologize for that. You know, I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected if I was out of pocket on that, but it is what it is. I see you guys, man. Y'all know what time it is. You know we got to do this for the fellas and the tenderonis of PYTs and the honey dips. Hey, man, look here, man. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, man. We got Floyd Schofield. We got Floyd Schofield and Pop Schofield coming on tomorrow. Floyd Sr. and Floyd Jr. coming on tomorrow on the show. I'm laughing already, bro. I'm laughing already. I know how this interview is going to go. I'm laughing already, and I think everybody in the chat, you guys know how this interview is going to go. So it is what it is, man. I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Hey, man, I got some shorts dropping now. You know my motto: don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace. See you guys, man.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.